for it anyway.
Cheers, gentlemen. Welcome to episode 10.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zen.
Cheers.
Zen Club.
10.
Bring.
10. Yeah, 10. Yeah. Wonderful.
Okay. So shall we begin?
So you've got one more to go after
We're turning
this.
Peter into an alcoholic.
Well, two more to go after.
Said he
this.
wanted.
We go
Two
for
more to go.
Yes,
12.
yes, because
Okay,
we go
up
for
to
6
episode
episodes.
12.
Yes.
Yep.
Right, that's where it comes from.
Okay.
That's what it says it's from the wine.
We wish to start then?
limestone coast.
So it is what old eyes, guys. Wednesday the 28th of August 2019. We're doing session 5 for this year. Total of session 10 of Curse of Strahd.
I'm going to raise it up a bit so we
Okay.
don't.
So you can see the beauty of my
last time
Sorry,
we,
where did that come
in the
Orphanage.
Orphanage.
have just finished a fight scene with the demon.
I was saying that was a fairly unusual thing.
Um,
but
My character is currently black and blue.
So
It's actually called Blue Murder.
there's two songs about that one. This best mine.
Oh, at least two.
we're in the orphanage. Oh, we'll get Urban up to speed. So, what happened last time? We started. Where do we start now? It's all starting to blend into one for me.
Yeah, I really need a recap.
Oh, we crossed backwards and forwards between the conversation.
My bit's not even important.
Oh, it's very important.
Yes, it is. I revealed
It's very important. Don't say
Yes,
it's not.
you lugged out absolutely everything.
Tell
to-
Urban.
Loose
No
lips sunk
conversation
I'm
ships.
glad I did it, actually. I pretty much told Ricardo everything about us, except the names.
Context being everything, I should say what he did was he role played perfectly in that he was drinking with Ritavo and he actually rolled for would I tell them or would I not tell him?
I rolled a 3.
And he rolled a 3, so it's kind of like, I'm telling him everything.
Loose lips have sunk our ship.
The guy who owns the tiger that you snuck into his.
How can you pick
The
up-
entertainer,
about
the
the key.
Tavo, with the hat.
No,
I didn't
I
tell
need you
you.
to ask about the key, though.
He didn't find it or ask at the bar?
he hasn't found it
He
yet.
hasn't found it.
Because I dropped it at the bar.
He knows about the twins and Victor, but he doesn't know who Victor is. I
So he knows
think
Victor's up in the room.
You never mentioned Victor by name.
I mentioned he wants to get away from his parents.
No,
but I
you
never
mentioned that you spoke hypothetically of if there was someone who wanted to escape something, and you kind of did all that.
It could be any number of people.
That's
right.
right. That's so true. It was
That's,
so.
that's not particularly
I think Rictavo is not stupid and will make certain connections.
Actually, half
Um,
the kids in this bloody place fit this description.
This is true. It's also important
We
further,
fit this description.
Rictavo has a mad-on for Vistani. Because of your little pieces of back history,
I
he does
wouldn't
not
put it
like
like
you, he
that.
does not trust you, do not
Oh, that's right. He
turn your
wants
back on
us,
him.
basically, he wants us to murder you. Is the general gist? of the
No,
conversation.
well, he didn't say such a thing. But what he did say
It might be necessary.
was
So I
that
should kill him before he kills me, in other words.
was that you need to be wary of Vistani because they are thieves and liars in his experience.
Because he's telling my character all this, which
Yeah.
doesn't say much for his judgment.
I should
very
know
trusting.
that my ancestors came, my German ancestors came. Well, used to live out there. Probably still do. Actually.
So then they did some more exploring of the orphanage
Out in the
and
wine country in South Australia.
got their attention drawn to. No, we already had the locket in the previous that Saxon was holding. When they went into the attic, they encountered a boy by the name of Felix. He was being possessed by a demon. The demon came out and attacked the party. It then went into Saxon because Saxon was holding the locket or had
So
the
then
locket
we
on his
beat
person.
Saxon.
So then
like
we
a
beat,
red-headed
they beat
Scottish
Saxon to a pulp until the demon fled back into the locket for its own safety, and then they destroyed
Really?
the locket.
Yes, all subdual damage, so yeah, but nevertheless, he's
That's
black
bad.
and blue.
That's
But still.
super bad.
But still, he's quite damaged.
My argument was Saxon would have more hit points than the demon, so you could probably defeat it without killing him.
Yeah.
It was a really great scene where Ray was horrified that he had to hit Saxon, and Peter was screaming, "Moonbeam him! Moonbeam him now, or we'll all die! Moonbeam him, doesn't matter how much damage it does to him, moonbeam him!"
So there was a non-zero possibility that we'd be sweeping Saxon up in a dustpan and brush.
But they did come up with an extremely clever and useful way of defeating the demon. They pantsed the orc. Because the locket was in his pants. That's something. Got it off his
That's
bosom.
right. That's right. We
That was one of the truly great moments of role playing. Is all I can say.
I'd forgotten, weirdly enough. We pants the orc.
Pants the orc.
Yep. With a quote that went something like from Dave, "If I moonbeam Saxon, can I get into his pants?"
Yep, something like that. Not quite. It's probably more or than
Yeah.
if.
All I get is pants.
So, anyway, the demon was destroyed. They came back down and they find that Milov is awake.
That's what we ended.
Yes, he called out to Ms. Belasco, asking where everybody was, and we left with the party in Milov's room.
Now interrogate
Milov.
him.
Yep.
I've
sitting
probably
up-
used up about as many
Yeah.
magic points as I could possibly use. I've got one left.
Does that mean you can still speak?
No.
Are we all back together again yet?
No.
Or-
I think he means spell slots.
You
rather than
and
magic
Pete are
weapons.
still back at the
No, we're not there.
No,
inn.
I'm still regretting that we
You're back at the inn.
still
You
regretting.
know how you don't split the party?
Yeah.
You then straight away split the party. You guys are back at the inn, and we're at the
we're in a
orphanage at the
situation where
moment.
we have to look after the twins of destiny.
Shut up and drink your wine and look after the twins. Okay.
And Victor.
Milov's sitting up in bed.
Milov.
Oh,
Yes.
Hello.
Milov doesn't know me, does he?
No.
Miss Belasco, who are these people? And Miss Belasco turns to Milov and says, "These gentlemen have come to assist us."
One, I gave her a pile of money, and two, I just saved your life, boy.
So every time you do her, I just think of Emperor Palpatine.
You're going to be so surprised when she turns into Palpatine later, aren't you?
McDermott.
I feel the hate within you. Soon your friends will be there. Strike me down with all your hatred.
Oh, anyway, no, I'm not doing Palpatine. This
I
is
threw
Mrs.
the
Belasco
Senate
from years of smoking. Poor thing, she's accumulated this voice.
Not vaping.
No, vaping
Tobacco
is
in this
horrible
world?
for you. In fact, the DM has banned vaping from this domain.
Okay.
It is even too evil for Ravenloft.
No, I think cigarettes are way more obnoxious, but that's all.
Heard it first here, kiddies. We know vaping is
They both kill you, but at least when people vape, it doesn't irritate.
I think
so. So let them
has
vape
gotta be
away.
a lot better for you.
I'm fairly
Cigarette
convinced
smoking.
it is too. I think this thing that's happened in the United States is mostly some contamination.
Anyway, you wish
Anyway.
to speak to Milov.
I do wish to speak to Milov, and the reason why I was talking about spell slots before is because I wanted to see if I still had one left to do a charm person with.
Right.
And guess what, kiddies? I have one left.
Charm that mofo!
At level 1.
So, what? Just in your spell counters, you've been ticking them off.
Yes, and
like
I have
just
been.
throwing them away like they're worth nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you down to, big guy?
So I've used up 3 slots out of 4 at level 1.
Right.
I've used 1 slot out of 3 at level 2,
Yep.
and 1 slot out of 2 at level 3.
Mass.
Did that make sense? Because
Yes.
that's kind of confusing.
What's your moonbeam?
Moonbeam is a level 2 spell,
Okay.
believe it or not.
All right.
That does actually
All right.
make sense considering its power
Charm the
level.
I
dweeb.
do love Moonbeam.
No, that's perfectly okay.
All right. Are you going to do your charm person?
Roll the dice!
Roll the dice.
I-
Oh no, you just do it. I just do a will resist.
I don't know how this. I
Okay.
still don't really understand spells.
All right. You cast your charm person on him. He has rolled his will. What do you wish to ask?
I know your friend, whatever his name is. You know, the young fella.
The altar boy.
At the
Miss
The
Miss.
boy.
Miss the altar boy.
Oh, Jesus, I'll have to look up his name.
Don't worry, don't look
Yeah,
at it.
anyway, yeah, I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
we all know who we're talking
Yeah,
about. Whoever it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Mish, mish.
Yeah.
Um,
God, it'll come to me in a sec.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
he showed you the bones of the saint, didn't he?
Yes.
It's all right. You're not in trouble.
You're not in trouble, he
But-
says, looking at, completely ignoring the large pantsless orc in the corner of the room.
I think
But-
the pots and
I
sauce is
assume
outside
the
building.
orcs put his pants back on again.
But, God, we hope so. Otherwise, poor Miller will never grow up feeling like a real boy.
Oh, that's what we call a subtle comment.
Innuendo.
No, not even innuendo.
No, that's the suppository. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that.
No!
I'm having trouble with words today.
Yeska! Yeska!
Yes, guy.
Yeska!
Is that the altar boy?
There you go. I knew it'd come to me after I read it.
That's the significant thing about reading.
It's been a long couple of weeks.
So we
I'll
know,
get my head around this
we
world
know
again,
why
don't
the
I?
bones of the saint are very important, don't we? Because they protect us, don't they? Protect us from evil.
I guess.
Do you want to be protected from evil?
We have evil
I-
back at the hotel.
I do.
Do you know where the bones are?
Yes, I do. They're safe.
Exactly, they should be safe, shouldn't they?
Yep.
In life. It's important that they're kept safe.
Yep. It is.
It's like I'm doing cognitive therapy. That's what I feel like I'm doing.
With a prisoner who really doesn't want to do the therapy.
Then when did
I
you
need-
stab your grandmother? Sorry.
You see, after one day I was working here at the orphanage,
Yep.
and I started to feel unwell, and then I kept working because my job's important, and I need
Yes.
the
Your job is important, Milo.
yeah, I need the money from the church to help my
To help-
brothers and sisters
Exactly.
here at the orphanage. So I kept working at the church, but then Father Lucian said to me that I was getting worse, and I could feel I was getting worse, but I still wanted to work. And he said that he didn't want me to make the parishioners sick, and I should maybe stay home for a few days. And so I did, thinking I would get better. And then I didn't get better. And then eventually I couldn't stand, and I literally felt like something was eating me from the inside out. And so eventually, when I couldn't go to work, I was approached by Henrik, and he
Henrik being the demon boy.
no, it was Felix.
That was Felix. Who's Henrik?
Henrik
Is he the one who jumped out the window?
Henrik is the undertaker in town,
Ah.
and he asked me if I knew where these bones were. And I told him I did, and he said that he would pay me a lot of money if I could acquire them for him. And I said, but they're just rotten, dusty bones. Like, why would you want them?
Because they're important, Milo. They protect us from evil.
Nobody knows.
Surely you don't believe such stories. It's just a
That's
rumor in the town.
That's what Father. That's what
It's the
Father.
magic.
Father, whatever his dingle says.
And
Whatever his dingle.
These are irrelevant. Find out where the bones are. Although I think we already know at this
And-
point.
I thought, well, they're
so you
just
sold them to the Undertaker.
well. At first, I didn't know where they were, and I didn't know such bones existed.
Yeah.
But he seemed to know they existed.
Yes.
And so I couldn't ask Father Lucian about them.
Father Lucian.
So I asked a few of the parishioners, and they didn't know anything about them.
But your friend knew about them, didn't he?
Well, eventually, I was trying to scare Yeska,
Yes, go.
and in trying to scare him, and I was trying to tell him that demons and vampires had come and get him one day in his sleep, and then he told me that was impossible because
Because of the bones of
the bones would keep him safe. And I said, do you know where they are? And as I literally twisted his arm, he confessed to me that he knew how to get access to them. So I let myself in under the altar, and I took the bones and delivered them to the undertaker. and he paid me quite handsomely for them, and it made up for my lost wages, which I couldn't afford to not give the orphanage.
He did evil for good reasons.
Tell me, Milov, did you feel
So-
better?
The plan is to go to the Undertakers, and who knows when to cut off.
Are we there yet?
But that's what we're doing now.
Hang on. So,
Oh, he's going to try and stop us. Watch him masterfully stop us going to the Undertaker's place.
Should we all go at once? Yes.
Yes. We're going in a
Yes.
phalanx.
No, let's break the party up into
Tie it
5 sections.
together with a rope, and then we cannot go in
No,
different
3
directions.
words at a time, each group, each person.
Miss Velasco thanks you all for your assistance and
And the gold.
service to the orphanage. She hands you. She says, "Here, I have no use for these anymore since Milov is well," and she hands you 2 potions of healing.
Oh yeah! They're mine. I gave her all that money.
How
they're
much
mine.
does she have potions of healing? That would be my question.
She's got an orphanage to run.
You're trusting.
This is Dungeons and Dragons. There's magical items all over the place falling out of the
You're
cupboards.
trusting. You must be trusting. You hang around with my character, but you're trusting.
You think she? What? You think she gave me strychnine or something?
Why not?
She's a witch.
I believe her. I've written it down.
You've written it down. 2 potions of healing. Are you going to carry them
I'm
yourself?
carrying them
Okay.
myself.
All right. So Dave has the potions.
He's a
of healing.
logical person. He's that, holy guy.
I'm good.
No.
That's what you
Um,
say.
Where do you wish to go now?
Pick up me and Jono and hop up to the Undertaker.
We'll need to ask where the Undertaker is.
Well, I think Milov gave us general directions.
Yep. He's told you generally how to get there.
Now,
From
just
where he
bear
is.
in mind,
Yes.
just in case it's relevant,
Yes.
that I've got almost no spell slots left. So if the Undertaker turns out to be, I don't know,
I'm
some
a
kind of
god.
super powerful vampire dude,
Then I'll kill him because I'm a
Don't-
god.
expect me to help you very much.
I won't expect anything from you as I
Just
destroy
another
everything
Renfield,
in
don't worry.
sight. Exactly. He'll have a collection of bloody Blinsky bones, and then we'll be in.
So, let's see,
From software.
how does that even make
software?
sense?
From software.
What's he talking
They're a
about?
company.
From software.
Yeah.
If you head, so from the inn, if you head sort of south through, you have to go through the centre of town, and it's almost on the outskirts of town, the coffee maker's shop.
Is it near the cemetery?
So, is it near the cemetery?
I assumed it'd be near the church and the cemetery.
No.
No, because you want a procession through town with a
that's
corpse.
right, and with the band playing and everybody moaning and weeping.
Yeah, the procession through town. That's how it works.
Whose funeral is this? Yours.
It's not live and let die.
That's it.
It's not live and let die. Anyway.
Why not?
Okay. So, let's say you're back at the, so everybody's back at the inn. Let's
Okay,
go
let's
from
say,
there.
let's say that for
Okay,
now. Yes.
should we
Trying
go
to get
from
them in
there?
a boat.
All right,
Say
you're all
hi,
back.
how you
you're
all been?
all together back at the inn.
Yay! Victor is fine. I did not do a thing to him.
Victory is
If I haven't already washed up, I'm washing up now.
Okay,
And changing my shirt.
you got yourself cleaned up.
Yes.
You can take a short rest, but you won't have the benefits of a long rest. So whatever your
Let's have a short rest.
Short rest.
short rest gives you,
What does that give us?
I don't know, whatever you gain from a short rest. Every player is different.
Yes.
Where do I find this
I
information?
gain nothing because I'm at maximum.
You can spend.
Maximum.
Okay.
You can get some of your hit points back if you need to.
Maximum.
So that's
Right,
what you're going to do
healing
about your
surges
hit
are gone
points.
now, aren't they?
That is correct.
Yeah, it's
Different.
now
That system never existed. There were never.
As I recall, you can spend healing dice,
Not with
one
yes,
for
we-
each level, and get back
Maximum.
temporary hit points or something like that.
Temporary hit
no,
points?
no, it's like that, but they're not temporary hit points.
I have that. It's called false life.
No,
There's a
they're
spell.
On account of I'm one of those.
Don't give me this temporary hit books bullshit. Anyway, I'm at full hit points anyway.
He wants full hit points bullshit.
I'm at full hit points, so I don't need any temporary hit points. Put it away, I can't read it anyway.
197
Now you're just being irritating.
as opposed to.
I suppose we should be used to that. But anyway.
There were no cards, I fooled you!
Where's my little bunny familiar? I should get one.
I thought you had a squirrel.
No, I'm the squirrel.
Okay.
There's a distinction to be made there.
Doesn't it mean your familiars are bigger than you?
Only when I am a squirrel.
The familiar is
How do you know it can have this
still
short
freaked out
breaks
about
in?
that, by the way.
What?
The
Have you guys done
run.
this already? What are you saying?
What have we done?
What?
Having the short break?
Yeah, we've had the short rest.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
we're
looking
looking
at
up what
short
short
rest.
rest achieves for us.
I'll just get it.
The only thing I'm interested in is regaining some of my spell slots, really.
Come on, might be
No, it's
being
not
left out.
What a surprise it's not
Like,
actually
no
under.
one knows what's coming. Makes me feel alone.
I have full hit points. However, Saxon is ill, and Saxon probably needs some. Not Saxon himself, although maybe that as well.
See, resting.
This guy's going to be some geriatric.
Saxon's character, who's some kind of orc necromancer whose name I can't remember. Mish.
He's currently down to 130.
Mish could probably do with some heals.
Are you a half orc or a full orc?
Half of.
Half orc.
Okay.
We need to give Mish some heals. Now, I could give you one of my potions. How do you feel about it?
Well, this is
Pete-
what
short
I
rest.
tested.
Peter's apparently convinced there's strychnine.
Okay, here we go. Listen. A short rest is a period of downtime of at least 1 hour long, during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. A character can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice, which is equal to the character's level. For each hit dice spent this way, the player rolls the die and adds the character's constitution modifier to it. The character regains hit points equal to the total. The player can decide to spend additional hit dice after each roll. A player regains some spent hit dice upon finishing a long rest.
Well, that's as clear as mud.
Divide by the first number you thought of and subtract
So
the-
the first thing you'd want to know is what the hell your hit dice are.
So your hit dice are here.
Equals your level. In this case,
Ah,
it's
yeah.
And then you have a total of hit dice. So
And if you're level...
Jono has
I
5
see
d8,
five-
so
I
he
see
can
five,
roll a d8 5 times and add his constitution
But do you,
up
have you
to
lost
5
any
times.
hit points? I don't think you
No.
have.
No,
No.
I'm just explaining how it works.
So you have 5
Ah,
hit
yeah,
as well.
yeah, I'm fine. I
And-
thought you were about to roll. We probably
No.
are just because you want to.
No, but I was giving you a die.
No, I'm fine as well. It's
Fine.
Mish. It's Mish that needs the heals.
yes.
Do you have an
Mish, Mish,
8-sided die?
I have oodles of 8
Mish,
sides.
Mish,
So
Mish,
are you
Mish.
going to spend some hit dice, Saxon?
Who made
I
something?
think so. I think I'll
Care about
spend.
niche?
Well, you can do it one at a time. You don't have
Yes.
to say, I'm going to spend 3 and then not use them.
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
What do we have?
What do you mean spend them?
It's like,
Presumably in a long rest you get those back, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, unless your sheet says
if you
otherwise.
run out of money, you can spend your hit points
Okay,
on
so
stuff.
I'll spend 2 dice straight off. Oh, a 5 and a 6. How fortuitous.
That's not bad.
11.
11.
So 12 plus 11 is
23.
23.
Remember to add your constitution
Okay,
modifier
if
to
you want to,
yes.
if you have lost any hit
To
points,
each
which I don't
dice.
think you have. Have
I
you?
have.
You
each dice.
have? Okay,
So
yeah.
that means.
Oh, that's right, I was controlling you last time, so. Okay,
11
so
plus
if you want to
Why do you
roll,
say it like that, Over?
if you want to get some hit points back, you roll yourself an 8-sided die. And you can have up
It
to...
depends what his hit dice is and mine.
Actually, mine-
1d8.
One
Okay,
D8.
so do you wish to spend any hit dice?
When you say this, you say you wish to spend
See
it,
that
it's
tiny
like something
number-
bad's going to happen.
See that
by
tiny
spending
number
it.
there? That's how
No,
many
it's
hit
just
dice
you don't
you
have to.
You don't have to, and it's
So
if
you
it's
can-
possible
you can
that we
spend
get into a
maximum-
fight scene and we have to have another
maximum
long rest,
5 of them.
you may want
And
to
that's
spend
an
them
opportunity.
later.
Oh, I see. It's a finite resource.
That's right, it's a finite resource.
Right, I didn't understand that before.
Oh,
Have a look at
it's
your
all ruined.
dice ring.
Thank you.
Looking at the druid thing, I think the only thing that they recharge after a short rest is more uses to their wild shape shifting. I don't think that actually affects
I have to do a full rest to get
the spell slots back. Yes.
Well, you'll just have to deal with the fact that all I can do is swing the shillelagh around and hope that that's good enough.
Oh, the pain.
Okay.
Well, I can also throw javelins.
Have you got, you haven't lost any hit points, have you?
Weird.
No, I'm good for hit points.
Okay, so we're right.
Yes.
Yes.
Or I can turn into a squirrel, if that's somehow useful.
We'll keep that in reserve for later.
Actually, it might be kind of useful. I can turn into any kind of small creature.
Squirrels quite dexterous, aren't they?
I could, like, turn into... Here's a thought.
Oh, Jesus, you're thinking, run.
Here's a
Warning.
thought. Like, if we want to spy on the Undertaker rather than just turn up going, bursting open his door and going, aha! Right, I could turn into some kind of small animal.
Rodent.
And then get inside the funeral home and have a look around. And hope I don't get stepped on.
Okay, well, let's get there first and find out how large these holes are.
Yeah.
Then you can make your decision.
And I can keep in contact with you via the template message. Stitch us up.
That's right. And then store some acorns for winter.
Just put us in front of this place and we'll never get there.
True, I was thinking the same
People
thing.
sitting there.
We're there.
Yeah.
Do you think?
As you pass through the town square on your way there,
Talking about Marsupi was on the radio this afternoon.
Oh, marsupials are weird.
There's a
you
an
Or
American,
marsupials.
a South American opossum or
South
something,
American marsupials.
where the male has a pouch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's the point of the pouch? Because they don't hide the young in it.
This is my game. I have
And they're running along, they
vampires
get
just
to
attack us.
I know, right?
genitals up into it so they don't get tangled in.
That's actually quite nice. Right.
as you go through the town square, because you need to go that way in order to get to the cotton makers,
Yes.
you see a wonderful big sign, which I sent you all today.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yes. I get the feeling attendance is not only compulsory, but somehow beyond compulsory.
Come one, come all to the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the blazing sun.
Festival of the
Attendance and
Blazing
children required.
Yes, children
I
required.
don't have children, therefore I'm
Why
not
do I
required.
think all the children are going to get herded into a giant wicker man and set on fire?
All will be well.
While Radiohead plays in the background somehow.
Yeah, I'm looking at the all will be well, and I'm
And it'll
I'm
also,
arriving at my own
it'll
conclusions
also
about what
it'll all
that
be
means.
somehow weirdly cheery.
What you see up on and a makeshift stage has been erected in the middle of the town, around near the
Have they
fountain.
built a giant wicker sun?
Thanks to that. Houses are starting to be decorated with flowers that look a bit wilted. They've seen better days.
Oh, of course. Giant sacrifice.
Some flaming torches are outside some of the houses, so it's lighting the square even more. In fact, you see that there are a few guards that are in fact putting together
Some kind of sculpture.
some kind of sculpture.
out of wicker or
Yeah.
wood or something.
Yeah.
Are they soaking all the pieces of wood in oil?
You should mention it.
Not that you can see at the moment, but that's been constructed as you move through. The only thing, so that's the sign. The only thing that's been added to that is a big sash that goes through the bottom half of the big posters that are around the town
Yeah.
square that says tomorrow
Tomorrow.
across it.
Tomorrow.
I thought you were going to get billing in this. You volunteered to
Oh yeah,
do a
he's
thingy.
you're playing.
What are
You
you
said you told the Baron you would compose a special piece.
Which I've done.
Yeah, it's good.
Which I've done.
Yeah, for
Does he have to roll on it?
he did before, and he played for the Baron. He rolled like a 20, and the Baron decided it was the best thing to get him, and commissioned him on the spot.
I gave him absolute
Well,
genius.
Oh, the
for it.
blazing sun is the time of happiness and fun.
Watch your children burn.
I'm looking around here and thinking that what looks
Look
like
away, no, you're not allowed to turn.
So
my
now,
mind
what did
is on the
what did you
idea
do with
that
Victor, and what did you
you're
do
going to show
with
their
the
love of
twins?
nature by piling
they're
as
all
much
in
of it as
their
possible
rooms.
into a
They're all in their
into a
rooms?
wicker
They're
man
all
and
in
set
their
fire.
We've agreed upon this. This is where
Abandoned.
Victor and the twins are. They're in their room.
We're not splitting the party.
So does that mean no one's watching them?
Oh Jesus, who cares?
I know who
The
can watch
answer is
them.
yes.
Ritavo.
Rictavio.
I've already told him everything. He can go and watch them. Despite the
wish
fact
to-
we don't have a clue.
Do you
who
wish to
the frick
recon?
he is.
Do you wish to recon this bit before you?
Yeah.
So you're back at the inn.
Just do it. Yes.
You're back at the inn.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Paul Wagner.
No, you're not.
And I tell the group, this clown got trashed and told some random everything.
So now the
Why are
random.
you telling him as he was the random who he told?
No, I'm telling them. Making sure they know.
Are you referring to Rictavio as a random in
Well,
his
he just
presence?
said he told some
Some random.
Is Rick Davio with us? Then no, I'm not telling you
Is
that.
he with you?
No,
Okay, so back.
go look after the people I told you about.
Dave, I hate to break this to you.
Yep.
He's not physically present. That means I have no idea whether he's with us or not, unless I manage to catch that moment. I'm sorry.
He's not physically
Okay.
present.
Oh, Ritavio's not with you. He's back at the inn. But I'm asking him if he wants to.
Yes,
I said, where are the twins and where are the
I just
men?
tell him to look after them as a favour.
Hello.
Hello.
How may I be of assistance to you?
Do you remember those people I told you about?
Do you mean
Like 5 minutes ago?
it was more? Yes, I do. I have finished the wine. I have no more to offer you, except this second bottle that has mysteriously appeared, which I now have.
Oh yes, this mysterious.
We have to go do business
Where are you going?
to see an undertaker apparently.
Are you sick? My friend, I fear for you.
Oh,
I need to see an undertaker.
I think
perhaps
this is a
doctor.
marketing fail.
No,
The taste of man.
It's more a religious thing, but we
Right.
need someone to look after
I
all
mean,
those people with
when you grow
stuff
up
in
in
the
Sydney
room.
What
and you have a
people
suburb
have
just
stuff
called
to do?
Manly, you don't really think about it.
Twins
Do you
of
mean-
destiny.
Imagine
The-
an English
The
backpacker
beautiful girl whose
coming to
visage
Yes.
outlines in the sun.
and going to a
Yes,
food
the one
festival
the vampire's after.
And
And
her
and being given a
strange
glass that says the taste
Strange
of
brother.
man.
Bismarck the Lesser. Yes, Otto von Bismarck.
Bismarck.
Yes,
Lay-
Bismarck.
Is that the
Bismarck.
two I am looking after?
Yes, and the small child.
What small child?
I told you about a small child. He's fleeing his parents.
And I
Top
mean,
secret.
Even the name of the suburb is odd, because the whole reason it was
Show
named
me
that
the
is
small
because
child. That I
Governor
may
Philip
look after
liked the
you.
cut of the tube of the local
Vacuum
Aboriginal man.
vehicle.
It's literally called
Um,
Manly because he thought they looked manly.
I just show him the child. Look, Victor, I got you a new playmate.
Where are we? When did this happen?
Oh my goodness.
Hello, Victor.
Hello! I'm Victor!
He closes the door and he goes,
That is the Baron's son, who everyone is looking for.
Really?
Are you holding him ransom?
Doing this insanity.
No, he followed his home.
What do you mean?
We're not
he
here yet.
followed-
You're not
Like
here.
appear and crash.
Why don't you return him?
Magically?
I think he belongs to the
Just
Vistani.
give Victor to that guy.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe it's for the best, because otherwise we've got Victor.
You should talk to him
Victor.
about his new Vistani friend.
You know I don't like this.
Can I just point out this?
Exactly.
Can I just point out? I'm just going to say here. This was not my idea, but I've realised that this was what was going to happen right now. I would have crash tackled him or something.
I think you need to deal with this problem quickly.
First we go to Undertaker.
I'm just going to play a little ditty on my lute, which is said to give forgetfulness.
Again, where are we?
back at the inn.
They did a retcon.
You all are. You all are at the
staying
inn. This is
this way?
before you've left. Yes. This is before you've
Got
left.
a steak?
Sure. What do you wish to do?
Arms of. Can I rip his arms off?
I think it's my failsafe. Do it! Do it, boy! Strike now! Do it!
Did my character know this
Do
was
it!
happening? Or what?
No,
You're hearing it unfold.
Do it!
You were there.
Run me through, boy! And then eat the eyeballs to bring me back.
I'm trying to play a ditty that will make people that said to make people forget. I don't know how close that is to actually helping, but
It's not at all.
Not at all.
It's all out there now. What would you like to do?
shoot him.
He looks at you and he goes, "How did he get here?"
How did you get you?
The boy.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
You were right about them.
What have you done?
I
she
didn't do
lying
it.
again?
Oh yeah, she's lying again.
That's because she's chaotic neutral.
I told you, you can't trust these
Yes, you were right.
Okay, at this point, I'm just sick to death of him getting. Excuse me, terribly sorry. My friend is unwell.
No, one of the two.
He thinks he's fine, but you wait till we get her.
Sure.
That's why you abandoned them at the railway station.
What do the rest of you wish me to do?
We'd like you to do exactly what the weird man told you to do.
Okay, what the hell do we do now that he's
Right now, our main concern is the safety of our guests.
Victor.
The twins and Victor.
Who is not a hostage at
Who is
all.
not? No.
Victor
I don't
is
care
not.
what he's told you.
Victor
is,
is certainly not here against his will.
in
Not at
fact,
all.
the very reverse.
Now, whether we're happy that Victor is with us is another question. But is Victor here against his will, not his will?
Do you mind if I ask you?
You go right ahead and have a chat with Victor.
I will.
Yeah, everything's Boinski. Now we can go to the Undertaker.
He goes and has a chat with Victor. He comes back out and he says,
Victor believes you are getting him safe passage out of this town.
We hope to achieve such a thing, not only for Victor, but for ourselves.
You could come with us.
I have business here to attend.
We wish to visit the Wizard of Wines and possibly never leave.
Now, of course, that's not going to go badly in any way,
No,
shape,
they're going to be
or form, is it?
psychos.
Oh no, they're going to be great Wizards of Wines.
Do you want more room?
It'll be
All right. So, what are we going to do now?
They're making wines from Smurfs.
it'll be Radagast and Rasputin.
I would say we bring Victor with us because I would feel better with him being with us. However, that said,
It's not feasible to have him visible in public.
no, I do wonder if
We put a mask on him because it's party time.
It's party time tomorrow.
We put a mask on him tomorrow.
no, that's
when
not
it's
going
party
to be.
time.
That's not even going to be slightly suspicious, right?
Not if everyone else is wearing masks.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's go to the Undertaker.
Let's go to the Undertaker.
Ray, we're going to the Undertaker.
Cool. Now, when I say we go,
Can I ask? Okay, I'm loath to split the party again.
We're not splitting them.
Before you ask, though, we do have one member who is badly compromised in the event of a fight.
I'm not that badly compromised.
See?
I'm just running out of spells. As long as everyone else can bloody carry their own weight. I've been bloody running this show
It's a freaking Undertaker.
recently.
What's it going to do? Attack us with underhookers?
How long have
Satans.
you been playing?
It's
It's going to be
D&D.
Satan's
It's
Undertaker.
never just a freaking Undertaker,
It's going to
okay?
be Satan's Undertaker.
Let's go to the place and fight it.
We're gonna find.
What
We're
does
gonna
this
get
place
there.
look like?
We're gonna get there, and we're gonna find he's raising the freaking dead army.
Tell me we're there, or we're going to
Let me
think
say
about going
Satan
there
one
for the next
more time.
20 years.
we'll always talk about going there.
What is there?
You know this, right?
What does it look like? What
Now-
does the
now
light
hang on.
look like?
So yeah, go.
See,
What I
Tom?
was going to say is let's scout out the building before anything else, which
Yes,
is I
that's
think was what Peter was
That's
just
what I'm
doing.
trying to do. Yes. All right.
Because I'm thinking, like I said, I can still
Yes.
do my little wild shape thing, and it might be worth me turning into some kind
Turn
of
to-
small animal
Or flee.
and have a sneakies about. before
As you
anything
approach the coffin maker's shop,
Coffin maker. Okay.
this uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin.
Logical
front
enough.
door.
Yes, because people can't read.
The window.
Bed maker.
That's what I was going to say. He feels exactly like you'd feel going into an IKEA.
Oh, that's perfect. You go
The,
and
um,
start trying out coffins.
That might actually work.
Shop!
Keep him distracted.
All of the windows, all the window shutters are closed up tight. But you do notice that there is a frail man who is outside and he is sweeping.
Okay.
He might notice if I turn suddenly into a squirrel.
Ho there, fight a great, good citizen, I say.
He looks up at you and he goes, "What do you want?"
I wish to purchase a coffin.
"We're closed."
How could you be close? You're here. I can see you.
No, go away.
Is it just me or does he sound like he's hiding something?
Are you Hendrik by any chance, the Undertaker?
No, what is it to you anyway? And he goes in and he closes the door.
Hello, Hendrik.
We know you're in there. We saw you.
He is having a crazy pants day.
I want to try at a coffin.
He opens the door again just a bit. Okay, it's very dark inside. You're talking to him, so I want you to roll a perception check.
Hold your nose.
Here's a D20.
Or maybe don't.
I don't need to hold my nose.
You like the smell of death.
17.
You see something move, a shape behind him move.
How big is she?
Human shape. And you notice that he's half looking at you and half looking back.
I put my foot in the door.
Oh, good God. Why not?
Okay, yeah, we'll do.
I insist. I wish a coffin.
I think perhaps another time.
There is no time like the present. Coffins are emergencies.
No, I
You
think
know how
it's-
right bodies get in the world of non-refrigeration?
I think it's best you all leave.
I'm going to try and use a.
I'm just going to push the door open using my prodigious strength.
No, I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm
Go.
just going to try and.
That's right. He's done
6. Probably
it. Add
haven't.
your strength modifier.
That's it. 6.
Oh, 6. The door budges back a bit, and it actually pushes him back enough that he goes and stumbles a little bit. So the door's
That's right, he's an
now
old
free,
guy.
but but now he's trying to.
Now you need a puff on your ventilator.
I'm going to
That's
try and.
intense.
I'm going to try and talk my way in because this idiot's not doing pretty good things.
Let me in. I want a coffin.
Ooh, 18.
18 plus 8, I've got 26.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, you can trust us. We are friends.
As I push on the door, screaming for my coffin.
Ignore this idiot.
Can we?
This is not. Look, as I said, I think it's the best if you leave. Just this is not a good time.
No, it's perfect.
Everyone who's there, make a perception roll.
15.
Can't we all hear? Yes.
Yeah, we're all here. So make a roll. Just roll!
Every time I do this, I have to figure out where the hell the perception is again.
It's a
It's
skill.
under P.
13.
After nature.
17!
Okay.
Roll crap.
Those of you that roll 16 and above, what you do notice now that you're a little bit further into the store and where he's backed up to, there's two levels to this place. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Let me just. I'm just seeing where you've come in. Oh, okay, yep. This room is kind of in an L shape. There's roughly about 13 wooden coffins here. It's like a work area as well, or possibly even a display area if you were to such display coffins. About 35 feet over in the southwest corner, there's a staircase that goes up to the next level. What you do notice is almost at the bottom of those stairs is like a pillow and a rolled up bedroll.
What, on the stairs?
No, next to the stairs. Like at the bottom of the staircase.
Somebody's sleeping on the floor.
Somebody's sleeping on the floor. Well, that's probably not unusual, to be honest. Tradesmen, it's a mini.
If I may point out, if I may get you to take off your historically accurate hat and
He's
put
got
on
a
your
two-story house
game
and he's sleeping
hat.
on the floor.
The GM has just told us something. It's probably not there just for local colour.
Yeah. Plus, yeah, you're right. There's 2 stories. So
Plus,
like,
he's a carpenter. He'd be able to make a bed.
someone's sleeping on the floor, which
Yes.
sounds like they're like a temporary get. I mean, well, you make the apprentice sleep on the floor next to his bloody workspace.
You could, if you were that way inclined.
If you're in a Dickens novel. But it does seem like a temporary arrangement. I'd say that's.
Ah, you have a display room. Excellent. Where are the deluxe models? Are they upstairs?
At the words upstairs, you see that his eyes go wide, and he goes, "No, they're not."
Okay.
Is
They're
there
not?
Is there enough light in here, by the way?
Yep.
Are you with us?
Okay.
Harry,
Is
that's-
this the
Yes.
point where we? Is this the point where we make
you
a
sneak out
strategic
of the front
withdrawal
door
and
and
let
explore
our
around?
rodent friend go in?
Make a strategic
You
withdrawal and let Ronan
perception
go in?
roll again.
I could do that.
2.
Just realised that
13 again.
when I am a rodent,
Everybody else make a perception roll.
I failed
Make a
again.
perception roll.
when I'm a rodent, I'm vulnerable to the same certain rodents. I'm not some kind of super rodent.
Maybe going in as a
It's
rose
a
is the
price I'm
best
willing to
idea.
pay.
So yes, exactly. It's a price you always-
Has anybody succeeded in this perception roll?
23.
Oh, okay.
I certainly did.
20. Natural.
Oh, natural 20. Well done.
Would you perhaps be better going as a mongoose?
I could be a
How about
variety of
bear?
things.
Okay, so he's going to see everything that's
There's
there.
rules about this.
You seem, on that in his conversation, he seems very wary of, particularly when Pete mentioned the upstairs area, and you now definitely get the impression that he's hiding something.
Apparently,
Maybe
them.
it's not obviously saying.
Do you have the
They-
player's handbook?
I give the others a knowing look.
That means we should go upstairs.
He
Oh.
looks at you and says, "Why are you really here?"
Is anyone going to say? Because I will think it also.
I will say.
You're Mr. Virtue.
I
You
can't-
do the denouncement. It's your thing.
I can't tell you the full story, but I can tell you it's in no way harmful to you or your interests.
How do you know that? It's a lie.
I'm a salesman, okay?
You all have a symbiotic relationship. You must see this.
It could have been good. It could have been, George.
You know what I love about this? I love this. I'm trying to talk our way inside, and you guys are all saying, but that's not true. Jeez.
Yeah.
Poker faces, guys. Poker faces.
I have an overwhelming desire to go upstairs.
Okay. I'm going to tell you it's nothing bad. We have some.
He lies, surrenders.
It's not bad for him, though.
Mish puts
we
his
have
hand on the Count's shoulder and says, "If you could
I'm
come
a baron."
this way, my dear sir."
So what are you doing, Saxon?
Mish is putting his hand
Oh, so
on
you're
the Count's
moving away from
shoulder.
somewhere?
If you could please come back and let the gentleman speak.
I am a baron.
We have some concerns. They do not relate to you or your personal interests.
I'm listening.
That makes no sense.
We seek certain relics which may be in the realm of a. Thank you. I thought you'd be taken away. We seek certain relics which may be something that you may have found.
You still listening?
Saxon, just take me to try out some coffins.
I escort him to the other side of the room and point
Okay.
out coffins to him.
Sure. Nice. There's some that are in quite good condition and look like they would fit you perfectly. Do you wish to get inside one?
Yes.
Put him inside a coffin, Saxon.
No, that's not good. That's not going to go
I've
well.
got
guys.
some nails.
See, I would not tempt him. I would not tempt him.
Okay, I can turn
Now,
into
what
something.
are the?
The fact that he's listening means that he might be trying to sell them.
Might be trying to what, sir?
Sell the bones.
So what do I actually? I know we're looking for bones. What? I think if we say bones,
Why don't we just ask him about bones?
You could ask him,
Got any
or you
bones?
could say to him that we have heard rumour that you have come into possession of something Or thumb.
Well, Hendrik. This isn't Hendrik, or he hasn't said that he's Hendrik.
Are you indeed
I'm
Hendrik?
assuming it's him.
I am the proprietor of this store.
Okay. We have heard tell, we are travellers from far away, we're not locals, but we have heard tell in our pilgrimages here and there, we have heard tell that one such as you may have found the relics of Saint, what's his name?
Nimnus.
Saint Nimbus. What is his name?
Who knows?
It is Nimbus?
Nimbo, Nimbo. I have no idea. There have been so many different names in this.
It's Ivor Stravinsky.
Saint, insert name here.
Mm.
Is this true? Do you actually have access to these relics?
Yes, I acquired them for a business partner of mine.
Ah, a business partner. So you've transferred the bones to them.
No, they are upstairs.
Maybe have a look.
Of course.
Thank you.
What was that? Maybe
have a look at them.
Maybe have a look at them.
Now, is there anybody here who actually has some ability that would enable them to
Determine the magical properties of the bones of a saint.
That'd be Saxon.
I don't
wouldn't
think
it?
you'll
That would be detect magic.
I assume all the minions who come out of the woodwork, the murderers, will give
I'm-
I've got
that.
+1 in Arcana,
I'm,
so
I'm completely out of level 1 spells, but I could cast detect magic as a level 2 spell.
I'm a space.
Okay, what about
Bring it
Arcana
on.
checks? Who can do an Arcana check?
I can
Well, I
certainly
can.
do one of
I think we
those.
can all do a karma check.
Well,
I can
do
also,
one with
I can also
+1.
do a religion
we
check.
can all do a karma
You
check.
can all do
That's
Arcana
it.
checks. I've got the best modifier. I've got +6.
I have +4 in religion.
Okay.
+4.
My associates and myself have a look at these bones. We would like to have a look at them and examine their if they've got possible miraculous properties.
How much are you willing to pay for them?
I heard you paid 100 gold pieces for them.
Who told you?
A squirrel. A little bushy-tailed squirrel told me.
I crave the bones!
I am a druid, I can speak to animals.
Can you nail him in that coffin, please?
I'm exiting the coffin! I heard bones!
I will not only match that price.
Oh, I want far more because who
Far
I am
more?
selling them to is paying me 500 gold pieces.
500 gold pieces, you say, sir? 500?
We're not paying this loser 500 gold pieces. Let's
I
just take these bones.
Well, so how do you propose doing that? By just
I don't-
knocking the old man over and going and get the bone?
That's
Yes!
something in the Department of Savoir-faire. I'm going to just go out there and say that.
I certainly don't have 500 gold pieces.
And I'm certainly not knocking over an old man. I'm not mugging an old man for a pile of
Oh
bones.
no. Evil has triumphed because there's an old man in our way.
Corrosive coinage.
If the cost of defeating evil is being a complete asshole, I mean, really?
What did you help if I kill him for?
And who would this rich patron be?
No, you don't know him.
I don't know him.
Try us.
Try us, yes!
Why should I tell you his name?
I don't think he's going to tell us his buyer.
Because I've got a winning smile and you just know you need to trust me.
I'll need to roll.
I'm a psycho. La 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 la.
19 plus 8,
La
27.
la 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 la.
Okay.
We are all psychos. La, la, la,
Basil
la,
von
la.
Basil
Holt.
von Holt. Does that ring a bell to anybody?
He's probably lying.
Anyway.
Vassal von
I have
Holt.
not, I must admit, I have not negotiated a final price with him, but I have heard that if I acquired these bones for him, he would be willing to pay 500 gold.
This man's surname begins with H. That is most unusual for Barovia.
Well, then you very much shortchanged that squirrel, didn't you?
So-
Just the bone.
Thank you for your...
I can vouch for their authenticity
I think we
By
have
what
to see
means?
them.
You will understand.
by how I acquired them.
You will understand in a world such as this how we will need to verify that for ourselves.
I'm just going to start walking up the stairs.
No, you're in the coffin.
No,
I'm already out the
He's already
coffin.
said he was out the coffin.
dude,
Sucked in. No, I'm up the
we're
stairs.
supposed to be the good guys. We're supposed to be the good guys.
Who said?
I was waiting for that.
At least
As-
two members of this party are very far from good, I have to say.
As you reach the top of the stairs,
Aha!
Just point at me.
Yeah,
you
carried
certainly
me
get the feeling that you are not up there by
Make
yourself.
me-
Excellent.
Right, okay. Everybody roll for initiative, please.
Oh, it is an awesome song. It's an absolutely awesome song. The question that goes,
And your
my
initiative
goodness.
is modified to
My initiative's plus it's at 21. I've never had that happen before.
Hang on, you Elris.
Elris obviously recognised there was something really odd going on
Yep.
and was ready.
Carrick, your initiative.
Cardiff Fergus
This would never happen if I had my pillows.
rolls shit again. He's doing really well at rolling shit.
Well, you're
tonight.
crap anyway, so it doesn't matter if you don't come
7.
Okay. Right?
6.
You guys are adding your initiative modifier, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to
The
check.
rolls aren't that bad.
The important one, and I mean
Oh.
in terms of the game, not you are the most important, but what's your initiative?
You want me to re-roll again? Because
Oh, so what'd you get?
I think I rolled 6, but I can't remember for certain.
Let's roll again.
Okay. 19, 20, 21.
He was ready this time.
You know what I'm going to give you? And you've tied with the vampires that you are with, but I'm going to let you go first because I'm nice that way.
Okay. Hang
Time for
on.
some
Actually-
Bulgarian folk music.
It's always time for Bulgarian
Yeah,
folk music.
that makes sense.
Since I'm up the roof, since I'm in the next level by myself,
Yes.
just me and only the vampires.
Yes. I haven't finished getting everybody's initiative though.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Go for
Mish,
12.
your friends are a bit slow, mate.
Bears.
Right. Sorry, Dylan.
21.
I'm about to blow myself up.
Okay.
3 of
so-
us have got 21.
Yeah. I've got you both at 22. Urban.
They'd just be staying.
Urban.
Urban, do you want to just work out between the three of you? Do you want to go before them or after them? Because
Definitely after them.
I'm casting this, so you
Off with you.
Definitely
him.
after them.
What are you casting?
So you're having what? Sharpen
Oh, wow.
Well, if you shoot them with your
heavens.
the sticks don't go in them.
I
is it? Or
assume
just
that
tip them
will
out.
slow them
Okay.
down somewhat.
Eros, you are up first.
Okay, I thought it was him who was up.
I think that would be right.
I think they're all going to wait for me to do my first move.
I was definitely going to let him do it first.
You're up.
It does. There's everything I've been
Amzuheda!
Hodor!
The dark hunger tendrils of dark energy are from you and battle all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw.
Everybody else is on the level below me, so they
Yeah,
won't be
sure.
affected.
10-foot radius. So,
I assume that's the
Yeah,
entire
the carriage.
room.
no, each of those squares is 5 feet.
Oh, okay. So it's on
You can move first.
the. Oh.
But
all that, and they just
if you move further than 5 feet,
I think I read it
you'll
all.
provoke an attack of opportunity.
Funny,
So just move one square.
track of at the end.
Yep.
No, then you've disengaged.
with crossbows.
Well, then I can't move, is what
Was
you're
that
saying.
before the stake thing had been invented?
No, you could move one square up.
No,
and
they
not-
still use stake,
Because you're
because they
still
stake
within
the-
that vampire's reach.
Okay.
But
So that
it's-
gets.
they
That
It
gets.
goes through changes.
No,
right?
10,
Like
you get a-
Yeah, you're saying
All creatures
Like
within
a one point
10
square
feet of you,
random
so
That's
two squares.
That's all
based
four
on
of
being
them.
stronger
Yeah.
and drunk blood or something.
Yep, you get all 4 of them.
I don't know. I can't remember. I think there was something special about that.
Okay.
Do I roll for them?
They
Or do you roll for them?
They will be changed.
Because they have to make some sort of
So
resistance test.
instantaneous. So you cast it on
Drop
yourself,
it.
it's 1 action.
Oh, I get two actions.
No, it's just not just reading about it.
Nothing.
So what level are you casting
No.
this at? What
So
level?
friend with the red hair.
This is the first level spell.
I can't remember.
Well, I believe. Oh, hang on. No, it's a second level spell.
So casting.
Okay, yep, so go on. When you cast a spell using a spell slot second level high, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot above first.
Yeah, it's
So
specifically listed as
it'll
first
be,
level.
it'll be 3d6 per.
Yeah, I've got.
So what's your spell save? Is 13. So those 4 have to make a save,
In which
a
case,
strength save of 13 or higher.
in which case they take like half damage or something.
So we'll just work out whether they do. Let me just check on.
Does it matter get them?
Yeah, they'll automatically get. They're just got to see whether they save. So the first one. So I'll go the one immediately to your right.
Yeah.
Rolls 13, so 16. So that one will save. So the next one up in the corner.
Don't worry, guys.
I rolled
have
an
two
11,
blows that go
14, so that one doesn't. So then the next one over.
Is it
I
dark
rolled
up
a
here?
12,
Up in this room.
15.
I know.
So what's your thing?
And are
13, so that one
vampires affected
saves.
by
And then
daylight?
The last one,
I thought you didn't have any magic.
I rolled a 6-4, so that won't save. So,
So those two didn't save.
2 have not
those two
saved,
did.
and 2 did. So on a fail, oh, hang on.
To be honest, on most of
Says
the
like
stuff
purple
on
I do
first
on
level
that.
slots, I've actually got a couple of spares in the higher, more powerful spells.
Yeah. On. Yeah, half damage.
Half damage.
So, but on a failed save, also, those 2 vampires can't move for till the end of the next round.
So all 4 of them are.
No, the ones that save can move.
Okay. Okay. So let's do the. Okay, he saved. So let's roll
Half
3d6.
damage.
What do I
So
do with my phone?
I roll 3d6 and divide by 2 and round down or round up.
Down.
Down. Okay. Here we go.
Do you want to?
Hang on. Has someone got?
You're probably better off just rolling. No, you roll damage once, and then I will just distribute it to all of them because it's one spell bang.
Oh, okay. Well,
So you roll the damage. Roll the damage once.
I roll 3d6.
2. Yes, 3d6.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hey, Sam.
Baden?
Yes.
Vampires in
So
the
2 of them
Above
take 2 of them take 11, and
Yeah.
can't move.
2 of them take 11 and 2 take 5.
Running water.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't bring the monster manual this time.
Don't apologise.
And 2 take 5.
I'll soon find out.
Should I turn the ones that are stunned over?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. While they're walking out the damage, Ray, am I correct in assuming you're going to be the tank and wandering in just simply trying to kill things left, right, and centre? Because if you are, I'm really casting protection from evil on you simply to put them at a disadvantage when they're attacking you in return.
That might be dependent on initiative order, I'm just wondering.
That is true. However, I
Well,
rolled
Ray is-
12, which means I'm middle of the pack.
Right, Urban or me is next. Who do you want to go next, or do you want me to go next? Urban?
No, I suppose.
Urban.
Can we do anything? I thought
It
we were
depends on
doing
who's going to be in there attacking.
Well,
directly and
now's
who's
the
getting attacked.
now is an option. Now you have the option of running upstairs or somewhere else, perhaps.
Alright, I'll run upstairs.
Okay, hang on a sec.
Would
Not
you dare?
Yeah.
not your turn.
Oh, not your
It's
turn.
the vampire's turn.
Aha! What's my armor level? Or maybe-
Not enough,
Maybe it's not armor I use. Well, I've got armor class 13, so that's reasonable.
loser,
What do you mean lose? What's your armor class?
loser.
That suffers no.
14.
All right, the 2 that save Pen are going to regain some hit points in their turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, they regenerate. eh?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
This is why I keep chill touch on things, because it blocks regeneration.
I think I get that at some point.
Yeah.
In my list of happiness. Ooh, they're probably a higher level than me. I'm in trouble.
Someone blow a hole in the roof so I can call lightning down on them.
You don't need to blow a hole in the roof. We've established you can do that in a closed room.
No, call lightning's a different spell.
Oh.
Moonbeaming can have its own
Write
roof.
down.
Coin lightning.
Okay. All right, the vampire's turn.
Hang on, this is my go.
It's them, and then you.
Yeah, it's then.
Oh, they're a green one as well, are they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
actually-
got really high.
No, I will let you go because you held your turn until he did something. So I'll give you a go now before then.
Didn't that apply to Saxon and Oban as well?
Yeah, I thought.
No, Urban's going to go after straight after the vampire.
Oh,
Okay, right. In that case, I'll dive. Where's the stairs, by the way?
Dive under the nearest table
Stairs.
and wait for the fight to end.
Good idea.
Very wise, quite
Very
well.
wise.
Okay, so how far can I actually move?
Can people get past me?
Whatever your move is.
Apparently, the answer is yes. People can get past me. Although I may have slightly inconvenienced them. Slight.
It's big, 25. And each square is 5.
So, am I actually running across here, or am I?
No, you just, when you, let's say that is the stairway up, and that immediately goes, well, the stairs are 3 squares of movement to get up. Sorry, no, we'll just say 3? No, we'll just say they're 2. 2 squares of movement to get up.
Okay.
3. So 1 to get there, 2 to get up the stairs.
And 3 to consume.
Okay, I'm just there to smack that guy.
Okay.
Smackers!
There's a vampire right there. Stab him in the back.
The temptation is strong right now, but anyway.
Yeah.
Is it dark up here, by the way?
It's dim.
It's dim. Are vampires vulnerable to light? To like daylight?
Valaki has not seen true daylight in many a time.
Just because I have this spell called daylight, which,
Oh, okay.
which will create a sphere of bright light, and I'm wondering if it's actually will be effective against a vampire.
Do it. It'll be interesting.
Okay, well, firstly, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
May I suggest
Whisper a
you
discordant
ask
melody
them
that only
to
one
roll
creature of
one?
your choice within range can hear.
I
believe that one.
That's
Okay.
a good idea.
Try and
Racking
remember.
with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom
It's
saving
bright
throw.
light.
Failed save, it
I
takes
think it'll be
3d6
effective.
psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if any, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. Creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground such as a fire or pit. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. A deafened creature automatically succeeds on this save. When casting this level, I'm casting this at 2nd level. When casting this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above first.
Player's handbook.
So,
Oh, sorry.
rolling.
So,
Now, how do I do this again? It's on.
Don't you hit automatically and they have to make a willpower thing to resist
A
it?
wisdom saving throw. That sounds like
Yeah.
it is.
Doesn't get any more
So
attention
what areas
than
does
I
it
get.
affect? You're at the top of the
It's
stairs.
just one creature, which
Okay.
is that guy there.
Alright, so what is this? Crown of Madness?
No, this is just some whispers.
Just
Creatures
George
needs to make
Michael.
needs to make a wisdom
Are
saving
you,
throw.
what level are you casting it at?
Second level.
Okay, so make sure you check off a second
I will.
spell.
unless you
You
want
check
to
off
walk
your
into the
spells as
room
well.
like this,
So keep it.
I don't need to log into the entertainment.
Must make a wisdom saving throw
I just
on
need to get my
14. So for that vampire, let me see. Will it make its wisdom saving throw? Its wisdom is. I get a. Are they smart? They're not smart. Doesn't get a modifier. I rolled off the table. I have rolled
Here's something I never do.
15.
Not enough.
Yeah, it's above 14.
Look up Dan.
Hang on, sorry, didn't you say 16?
Google.
Yes,
You're
we'll
thinking
say
the
it's
one
fine,
on
right, sorry.
stats.
So it
So
takes
just run
on a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away.
Forward, folks!
Too late.
Okay.
Now, it was 3d6 plus 1, isn't it? So,
Hang on, I'm confused.
3d6, yes. What's up?
so an extra one because it's a higher.
That's 2 spell slots there, correct?
The third level, yes.
This might be.
So what's one
different
different
kinds of vampires too. This
Oh,
one.
that's where you put in
Yeah.
specified
Do these
things.
count cantrips as well?
No.
No.
No, I'm not just talking about 5th edition. I mean, there may be different kinds. Of
I don't, I don't have a number
Level,
here.
slots total.
This appears. I'm not sure.
Sorry, I just made a mistake.
No, I think they are actually cantrips that you can cast
Oh, no,
at
it's
second
fine.
level.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I think
I
Sorry,
this is a
I'm
different
just gonna-
way. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to have to re-roll that because
Yeah, go.
I rolled 4 dice, but I just
Yeah.
realised I was casting at 2nd level. No, it's only 1st
Oh,
level.
Jesus, I can just
You
keep
can
standing
cast it
this
at second
out.
level though.
Can I?
And the damage increases by 1d6
Shape
for each
change,
slot level.
So, yeah, so it's 3d6 plus I add an extra one. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
so you've done it right. So what
Okay,
have you
good.
got?
Weakness.
So, total damage is 2, 5, 6, 7,
Sunlight.
8, 9, 10, 11.
20 radiant damage when it
Damage.
starts its turn in
Takes
sunlight.
only 1
That's how
damage.
it's just about
It's all
everything.
technical.
I reckon that'll do the job. I reckon that'll do the job.
How long does the light spell, daylight spell last for? It's duration.
1 hour.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's going to run up there and cast glitter ball. So I just this is like the disco of death.
Except there's one problem. Will that upset you two?
He's been wandering around daylight before now.
I'm fine.
Are you light sensitive?
Me or my character?
That's it.
Both. Look, I'm just looking at your pallid. I'm just looking at your pallid countenance right now.
I'm definitely light sensitive.
I think you're
I
right
can
about
end up
the
being light
difference
sensitive, but I
vampires,
haven't
because
so far.
Alright.
Vampires and vampires spawn.
Vampires
Two
turn.
variations in
Oh, they're dead. Okay, we can all go home now.
If a vampire
You just said they
is
turn. I
sensitive
clearly
to
heard the
vampires
GM declare
spawn
them
or
turn.
Shut up, this one's going to bite
Yes, that's
you.
the point.
Hang on, isn't
I
he
was
in
gonna say,
fruit? Didn't
no,
John
he got-
just? Oh, did
He
John
didn't
he
get
got
fully
half
damage.
Oh,
He got
okay.
half.
He got slightly infrugal.
They're
by
in
both of us.
frugal. This one will come to you.
Kiss me, baby. Hang on, is that a woman?
These-
What do you care? All you care about is how good
That
the neck
said,
looks.
regenerating 20 points at the start of each round, that means
I'm not
that
sure I'll have
they've already
vampire
shrugged off whatever
vampires, though.
damage
It's got
they
Abilene or
did
something.
inflicted on them.
20
Yeah,
points
if you
per
check
round.
this speed.
That's what
Diabney.
the stats say.
I thought it was 3.
Dabney, I tell you.
Sorry.
It's too late. I moved on to a different thing.
Never mind.
And has that ever stopped a vampire?
Probably not.
Is there any point in me going up?
How much damage can you do? Just leave him there. Leave him to die.
This is one of the reasons why we're going to have to be strategic about it. I can use Chill Touch to completely shut down their regeneration, but I can only use it on one at a time. So if we pick one, everybody destroy it and reduce it to less than 0 and move on to the next one.
And all the rest of them will just stand in a line.
This is the big problem.
That's something we hadn't quite considered through.
Well,
We never consider
there's
through.
one blocking the stairwell now, so you're staffed.
This one's going to move that way. This
Well, I
one-
guess somebody's just selected themselves, haven't they?
This one's going to move over to this way, and it's up on the ceiling now. So I'm going to put it down this way.
Sometimes.
So it's up on the
Sometimes you just have to get onto the ceiling and do the crawly
ceiling.
crawly.
Crawly across the
I
ceiling.
do love that shit.
Alright.
It's so funny to watch.
He gets a lot of vampires.
All right.
Come here.
Yeah, when I go out to the vampire nightclub, they're always going around this.
Oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. I can remember watching that video clip thinking it was so cool. As an adult, I look at it and go, what the actual hell?
Okay, Pete, I'm just going to take
Going
2
for the
claw
wall.
attacks at you.
Excellent.
Yeah, sunlight hypersensitivity.
It's good.
Vampire spawn and vampires.
This one.
So unless they're super vampires,
Um,
they should be hypersensitive.
23.
Oh, that's over my
There
armor
was
class
a
of
thing called
13.
evil effect
Okay.
back in 6.
The second
Why don't
one,
you go up
have to
instead
worry
of
about
slashing
it.
you, it's going to try and grapple you.
So that means
So
that they
that's
take
hits.
20
That's
radiant damage when they start
That'll
their
also
turn
be
in
obvious.
sunlight.
So you,
So
on
presumably that
your
happens
turn,
every
you will
turn.
need to escape,
Yes.
and the difficulty will be with strength, and the
Okay.
difficulty.
And
will
they
be
have a
with 13.
disadvantage on
But
attack
you're
and
now
ability.
grappled, but you have taken.
How much damage have
so
I
that's
taken?
a really good
Oh,
idea that I do that. And do it. Whoops, I keep knocking that. And do it soon.
8 slashing damage.
Okay.
This is why
And you are
strategizing your combat move in advance is actually a
Right, so
good
you're gonna
idea.
need to
Oh,
break the
yeah,
grapple
I've
before
always
you can do
known
anything.
that.
Otherwise,
Whether I
if you
bothered
don't,
is
we'll
another
bite you.
question.
Okay. I'll wait next turn.
All right. And the other vampires have. moved.
Well, he didn't know there was a nest of
I
vampires.
was supposed to do something.
I suspected, but we didn't know.
I don't know how
listen.
spells. I don't know how spells work. Can somebody explain to
So
me
we're
how the
downstairs,
second
yeah.
level and first level slots work?
With
Well, you have a limited
Helvetica
number of
protections.
those.
What is my limited number?
Where's the
So,
the
he's
coffin?
the
dude?
one here
Yeah.
starts for first
Which
level.
one is he?
You have
Oh,
four
he's not there.
slots.
Right. Want me to put him in?
Two slots, right?
He's
So
not
I can do
attacking
that
you or
twice
anything,
in this.
but you just okay.
Yes.
Let's find a figure for him. Oh, no, that's not quite him. Oh.
What's he looking for now?
A figure for the coffin maker.
Ah,
Just so he
Henry.
can be represented, I guess.
I assume it's Henry. Who knows?
So we were saying that this place is like IKEA for you. What we've done is we've interrupted the shoppers. That's the problem.
He's a pop.
The shoppers are gone for
I don't know.
It was
an
on.
ordinary.
It was a sale.
It's gonna have to be him.
Really stuffed up his
IKEA's enough to make anyone go for it.
We'll just use him as a representation. Let's
They
put him
expect
over
them. They expect you to fill in your little form, and they expect you to go round in a certain direction. It's all too many rules, man.
What would you like
I
to
can
do?
tell you now.
He's over here, is he?
Yeah.
Dad always loves me.
Can I want to take my knife out and put it against his throat and ask him what's going on.
Poor Dad.
Okay. That got.
Intimidation.
Time for a conversation.
Sometimes I struggle with maps too. Mostly about where I am and what's my orientation. They're the main things. After that, I'm
Not
fine.
very intimidating.
After that, I'm fine.
For instance,
Okay, with an 11, he looks at you and says,
continually forgetting
"Find
your
out
bags
yourself."
and buying new ones over and over again.
I finally acquired enough green beds for my children, my children's children, my children's children's children, and several generations to come.
That's
When I
it.
die,
He
my
also
brothers
adds,
do hotly
you
contest.
might as well kill me. I'm dead anyway.
Just
Okay.
a seal and vault with all the green bags.
All right.
They'll be there forever.
Carbon fixation.
Moves it. Yeah, that's going to have to be your action. All right.
What did you do?
He threatened the coffin maker. That's what he did.
Mish!
And the coffin maker was unimpressed.
Mish! Time to save the day.
Well, as I was saying, I was strategizing. My best bet against this is do what I was throwing with
Flee.
the last. No. In the last fight against the demon, I'll
Do something.
cast protection from evil on Airflon in order to give him the advantage
Wasn't I supposed to get
against
smacked
the
down by a vampire? Not
demons.
lynching,
What?
Wasn't a vampire going to be attempting to smack me down?
What?
Oh,
As
yeah,
some
one
sort
was,
of, as some sort
one
of
was attacking
legend.
you. Hang on, let me just wreck on that. Let's see how we go.
Oh.
Yes, you. It's gonna
torn
slash at you
asunder.
twice. So you take
Your giblets fall out your ears.
you take 9.
That's a good
So
set.
you actually take 17 damage. Thanks, John.
Ow.
I don't know about that. Slashing damage.
Jeez,
No.
no good deed goes unpunished in this case, does it? Okay,
It's
so
very-
17 hit points, did you say?
Yeah.
Good heavens.
I've got to say, I haven't really absorbed.
13. How many did you take, Pete? Was it 8?
Any
5, 6, 7, 8. Yes,
What are you
8.
down to now?
Oh, I had 54 to begin with.
I had 54, okay.
I get fiendish vigor. It
used
kind
to
of gives
know.
me a random
I used to
boost
know
up
the
between
black
battles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So now you're down to.
Well, back with the red box.
I was-
So
I
minus
just-
8
I just
is
memorised
50
the
minus
entire
another-
god-
Be 46.
minus
Yes,
another 4,
could
yeah,
in a
46, yeah. I am at 46.
Any word on that job you were going for last time?
What do you mean?
Oh, I had.
I had-
well,
I'm in
it depends on
trouble.
which job
I'm
I'm
actually-
talking
No,
about.
that's
What
fine.
do
What
you
you're,
want?
what you're,
I didn't apply for that one, but I did apply for my own.
I had you wrong.
Oh, right, okay.
It's just I ran out of time.
It's 'cause it
and-
changes
and
between
emotional
fights.
energy.
So Mish, what are you doing?
Concept.
I'm casting protection from evil on Airflon on the assumption that if we're all going into battle, he'll be the tank moving at the
Okay.
front. And
I'm sure he won't resist that, so you get whatever bonus that gives you.
Okay.
Now, does he
Anything
get a
else you-
second
Does
that do for me?
You can get a move, I suppose.
I'll be coming up behind everybody else. In that
Okay.
regard, I'll be holding off my move action to the end of the round. Now, specifically, the vampires will be at disadvantage for attacking you, and you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Nice.
I like that.
So make like a combat wombat and do.
And save us all.
So-
Do you think?
Carrick! Yes,
Carrick Fergus. Carrick Fergus
Yes,
is going.
shame.
Great chieftain of the pudding
There's a
race.
I'm
shame.
going to cast daylight.
They're foul demons of the night. Cop this.
A
Right up
60
your
foot
clacker.
radius sphere of light spreads out from a point I choose. And guess what I choose? I choose the tip of Michelele.
Sure.
Yeah, but you're downstairs.
Yes, but when I come upstairs, I'll have a giant burning sun on the end of my shillelagh. The sphere is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet.
You can stick
Now, I've already looked up the monster manual in there, and
Yeah. Is it act
vampires
like?
are hypersensitive to
Okay.
light.
All right.
It doesn't say anything specifically
like
about the
natural
daylight
light?
spell, but as far as I can see, it says
Sure.
sunlight. This is
Done.
Is simulating.
I'm
sun-
going to agree. It's simulated sunlight.
Right.
Wouldn't that be that'd be a fair call? wouldn't
So the next thing I'm doing is walking up the stairs with my shillelagh held aloft,
it? Okay.
assuming I can do both of these things in the same turn, which I imagine I can.
We're starting to get a little bit
Casting time action. It says,
Oh,
if
my
that
hit
helps.
points are wrong.
So what's your
Duration-
hit points now. Just on what they
I
are
get
now.
this as a cantrip, so it gives me an extra 10.
Jesus.
I'm
So-
also invoking the blessings of
I'm actually
Maliki.
64, so I'd
Because of
be
course I am.
56 now.
They're probably going to try and charm me now.
But they're temporary hit
Well,
points.
they can't.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
But
not
it's a
yours,
cantrip,
that's
so I
just a
can
bit
literally
better.
cast it every hour on the hour.
Because.
So I'm
How long will
coming.
your sunlight
I'll have
last?
to look that
An
up.
hour!
You can continue
Excellent.
stacking it.
I like
And it is
that.
not
Leave that for another
concentration
I don't
spell, so
stack
you can
it.
do other
I
things.
can do other
That's
things
combined with fiendish vigor.
later. Oh, which I do need to mark off one
Zero
more
to
spell
54.
slot though,
Yes.
amongst my very few spell
Fiendish
slots.
vigor's like fiendish vigor's literally a zero cantrip.
I'm going to see this purple pencil. This beautiful purple
Alright.
pencil.
Dave, you get to the top of the stairs. There's immediately a vampire straight at the top there.
Yes.
How much does this spread out?
60
In a what?
feet.
In a cone?
60 feet circle.
Circle.
Like a
Well,
globe.
no,
Spear.
sphere. Hang
He's
on.
just look. Let's make it simple. He's just turned turned night into day inside this.
60 feet sphere.
Okay, so I'm going to say those four, because these are around the corner. These
Fair
four
enough.
are immediately,
They're in the shade.
yeah, immediately affected.
So they take 20 radiant damage, is what I just read.
Okay, let me just look.
Let me find the main entry.
Do they turn to dust?
Now, this is true for both vampire spawn and vampires, regardless of which one they are.
So it may be inconvenient for Peter's character.
No,
Okay.
Peter's not technically a vampire.
Although,
I haven't got. I can get that later, but I haven't got it at the
okay,
moment.
yep.
It's part of the whole necromancer disadvantage.
Oh, I see.
thing.
You can get a like
As I
sunlight
get
hypersensitivity.
as I get higher, I get certain things
Fair
happening.
enough.
to
Right,
me.
gotcha.
So the vampire takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in sunlight. So presumably it'll happen next turn for them, I guess.
Yes, that hasn't happened yet. That's what I've got here.
Yeah. While in sunlight, they have a disadvantage on attack and ability.
I agree.
So there'll be a disadvantage from now till the end of the turn and every turn after that.
Yeah.
And next turn they'll all take 20
Okay, you're at
radiant
the
damage.
top of the stairs with your bright light shillelagh.
Yes.
All right.
I assume that's all the actions I'm allowed to take this
Yeah.
turn. Otherwise, I'd beat one of them with it.
That always works.
Take
Right.
that! The sun in your face!
I attack them frontally.
In your
What can I do?
Face.
Can I get past all the people who are in my way?
Friendly people do not block movement, but you get to the top of the stairs where that vampire is.
That's why it doesn't work in town.
Although
that's
that's
where-
where, that's where Dave is as well. He's at the top of the stairs. Have you moved yourself to the top
well,
of the
he
stairs?
he
Dave?
moved to the top of the stairs and he.
No, that's not Dave.
Oh, that's not that. That's
That's not it.
None of those are Dave.
where you.
That's me.
Well, where were you?
He's got to be at the top of the stairs. He's got to be there. So Ray wants to come up.
But
It's not wide enough for you to both stand on the
No.
stairway. You can come up behind Dave.
I mean,
What
two
if,
people
what if
can't
I
sit-
step... Well, given that I'm not
Stairs are
intending
down.
on being in combat right now, maybe what I'll do is be just part way down the
Yes.
stairs.
And then you can slip by him and do that.
Because what you can do is break up your movement. So you could have been up there to, in effect, cast that spell, and then you could back off
All right.
because you can split your movement. So what about if you back down
Yep.
and then Ray can go past you?
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Otherwise, he's not going to be able to attack
So
with his
that may
standing
affect my sunlight spell a bit, but in the...
Yeah. Now,
But...
Ray is bathed in beautiful sunlight.
But once Ray pushes his way into the room, I'll be able to come up behind him with the sunlight.
So,
Plus, I'm going to cast Moonbeam next turn anyway. Everyone knows I
so
have.
there's
Hang on, do you have Moonbeam?
Of course, I have Moonbeam.
Okay, I thought you had used your slots.
no. He's got. A
What you meant to say is, did I have any slots? And the answer is, I have one slot left for Moonbeams.
Okay, can I attacky now?
Quick, before
Now
they
you
Moonbeam
know.
everything.
You can
Oh,
attack
which
that one
reminds me, I
that's
need to
at the
tick
top
off
of
that
the
slot. Done. Oh, did I already do it? What did I have this pencil for?
No, you took it off before. So that's not my.
I'll
That's
just
not
note
my.
in passing.
What are
sometime
you
in the
attacking
future we'll need
with,
to get a
Ray?
magic sword.
My
for
long
that,
sword.
because
Which
there will be
is
some
what?
sort of
What's your long
bosses
sword?
higher up.
That'll
It
need-
can only
yeah.
be hit by plus whatever.
Sorry?
What do you need?
Two
What's
of
my
them.
magical?
Oh, Jesus. I've only got one.
And I miss on my first attack.
Yep. Go with the second one.
Oh, and I'm rolling my dice instead of my ring.
I wouldn't be
But that's
complaining
all
right now.
But that's alright.
Force of habit.
Where's my plus?
Clear
hits?
saved.
Oh, there's my attack bonus. Yeah, 23.
If okay, from non-magical weapons, you have to roll at a disadvantage.
I'm just thinking, I found the vampire.
So roll again and take the worst result.
So I have to roll it twice each time.
Yes.
So will it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly
so
what it was.
then I've rolled it twice.
Yep.
So that means I got 23
No,
on
you
the
take
first
a lower
attack.
result.
Yeah. I rolled a 3 and then a 17. So that's my first attack, not my 2 attacks.
Okay, so 3 is your result.
You'd have to take the worst of those two rolls.
Yes. Oh, the worst.
Yeah.
You're at
Okay, so 3 is
Because
my
you're at
result.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
You have failed.
Okay.
Now do a second attack.
A 3. We can only do, but we can almost only do better than that.
7.
plus anything?
So
Oh,
Do you have any plus anything?
I don't think I'm
Nine
going to be the
altogether.
tank. I think I'm going to move because this is almost useless.
Yeah. Like I was just saying, we are going to have to get you a magic sword because there will be some things like this which need pluses to actually hit.
We need
Did
to
we not
complete
pick up a
Western
magic
now.
sword somewhere?
You've got a
No.
magic shield.
Who's got the magic shield?
raise
He
that,
has.
raise that.
I don't think there've been many magic items in this.
Beat them with a magic
I
shield.
assume there's going to be lots because if we're going to storm bloody Castle Ravenloft, we're going to need
Storm
something.
Castle
We're not going to
Ravenloft.
storm Castle Raven.
Not today.
We'll get
Okay.
murdered
We're
by
not going to storm Castle Ravenloft
I'm
tomorrow.
changing the strategies. I think we need
We're
to just
not
get out
going
of
to
here.
storm Castle
We're not gonna-
Ravenloft this
Twin-
week.
Apart from the
20
magic
years
users,
from
we're
now.
We're not
useless.
going to storm it
Alright.
this month.
If we don't have magic weapons to actually hit, we're at disadvantage for it.
Well,
Wait,
we're almost
we have to make
almost
our own
useless.
magic weapon.
We'll get murdered by Strahd's page
It'll
boy.
just be where the meat shields.
Ding dong!
If we can actually do damage, then it's a
Oh, it might distract them while we take damage, so the magic users can do
And
damage
then
to
we have to go
them.
back
But
to
it's
the
not a
beginning.
winning strategy. It's
In this
a
crazy
whole match.
world, who can say what's right or wrong? But this is where you put yourselves. Well, actually, no, this is where he put you.
He put us, yes. There was a
So,
distinct-
he sprung the trap. This is what happened.
I
The
heard there was a party.
the
at the
old
edge.
guy was. Did he not warn you? Did he,
He
not?
did.
He was nervous about
And
going
if-
upstairs.
Since I wasn't going to be
What?
Since I wasn't going to be diving upstairs,
That's
I
the
hold
old
this
guy's
clown person
Gumby's
responsible.
friend.
Did he
Oh.
not say to you, "Go away"?
He
He
did.
repeated
Today
it.
is not the day for you to do this. I go upstairs.
I'm sorry.
The bedroll is downstairs because not even he is stupid enough to go upstairs.
Of course, he's sleeping on the floor downstairs because upstairs is full of vampires.
Well, I'm a vampire, therefore I should go upstairs.
I have a
Yeah,
big shiny
that'd be
light,
freaking
it'll all be
right.
fine.
All right.
The Irish are with us. We're
The
saying
shiny light!
it's Peter. Why have we got this idiot? I want Peter Bailey.
You have a dagger with magical properties. I remember.
He's
you have
from
like a dagger of
Narvnine.
venom or something.
He's from Narvnine and he might be Protestant or something.
Not so much
It's
against.
a +4/5 bonus. So I don't know what that means.
No, you've got your dagger of venom +1.
You're
Oh,
not.
dagger
You're
of
Catholic or a
Magic
Protestant.
dagger.
I'm an atheist.
I have a
Are you
sword.
Catholic or
of Cthulhu.
Protestant
It's a
atheist?
magical sword.
Where's your
Well,
sword of
give it
Cthulhu?
to everyone and start
Where's
killing
your
them.
sword of Cthulhu?
It's part of me being
It's like
I'm a blade lock mage. And that's,
Okay.
that's
Well,
my
where's your
sword. I don't know.
There's
sword
this
that you
show
make it
I've
up
started
with.
watching
I think
snippets
it's
of on
listed
YouTube
as
called
two-handed
Dairy
sword,
Girls,
but it's a sword
which
of
is just
Cthulhu.
about schoolgirls growing up in
Dairy.
I don't
in
think the
Derry,
blade lock
in
blade
like
can
in the
actually be
troubles,
passed to another
and
person.
it looks absolutely hilarious.
Here we
I have
go.
to start
Bench
watching
holiday
it.
is very
Pact
good.
of the
Quite
blade.
I quite like
Use your
Sister
action to
Michael.
create
you.
a packed weapon
She's
in your
hilarious.
empty hand. The weapon counts as magical for all purposes of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks.
Yes.
Right. But that's an ability you have.
Okay, that's great.
Yes, and it's my two-handed sword.
Okay, there you
So,
go.
like on a
Um,
Land Rover.
That's,
Elris,
that's the
it's your
weapon I
turn.
chose for this.
Okay, right. At this point, is it possible for us to make some kind of a strategic withdrawal?
Oh, I was thinking firsting blade with it as well.
That's no.
It's always in here.
Oh, whilst Vampire Boy here is sitting here busily grinning about the toys he's got, can we get the hell out of here?
Aren't you backed into a corner surrounded
So
by
your
vampires?
spell slots reset after.
You
a
look
short
like you're back
or
in the
long
corner
rest.
surrounded
So
by
any
vampires.
spells that you'd used previously,
That would be,
got back.
But they
That would
spell
be
slots are
fairly
for third level
representative of the
spells.
situation I think I'm currently
Yeah, because the rest are can.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have a holy weapon of any kind or whatever, so...
Do you have a spell that can make
Basically,
your
I'm
weapon high?
insane.
Well, they can take damage from non-magical weapons. It's just that you roll at a disadvantage.
I've got Thunder Wave,
Hit
but
them with your warloot.
Sure, that's
the trouble with Thunder Wave is
Double
that that's
check.
going to meme everybody else in the party as well.
No,
So
do
I'm
it
just gonna
'cause it's
check my
Thunder
interpretation
Wave.
of resistance. I thought it was roll at disadvantage, but I could be wrong.
Wave.
Thunder
Do
wave.
you remember any differently? I'm just doubting myself.
Wave
Resistance
of
might just mean
thunder.
half damage and
Thunder
not.
wave.
Resistance is half damage, invulnerability is total.
Okay.
Anything like that. That's what I
Okay.
recall, but I might be wrong about
I
that
might
too.
have to retcon raise down. Let me just double check that then. I thought it was a disadvantage.
Let's just check.
Sorry, we're bombarding you with rules here.
Oh, that's right. It's been a while since I've had to look up at them, so...
Oh my god! I am the best person for fighting vampires.
That's good.
Why?
Do so.
Because Moonbeam, right? Not only is
Damage
Moonbeam
resistance.
awesome, right? We knew that already.
Oh, bugger!
But
My other
shape
class
changes,
is actually 15.
like vampires, suffer a penalty when under the power of the Moonbeam. Oh, yeah!
Can you do it, or do you have enough spell slots?
I have one slot left for Moonbeam. Maybe!
197.
Does that mean that you have to stop your daylight? Once
No! No, once
No.
it's cast, it's
Daylight
cast.
is not a concentration. It's
1
just
hour.
Brilliant.
1 hour of portable sun.
You know the damage you did to me?
Yeah.
I strongly suspect it didn't penetrate my armor. It's actually 15.
Then I launch my final spell. Wave of chipmunks.
Armor Cthulhu is 13 plus my dex
Please,
modifier.
stop it, make it stop!
Oh, hang on. No.
It would work for me.
Oh, no, it is.
I don't like
Yeah,
animals.
it's 15.
I like to.
I think we got 14.
Oh, right.
I've seen
the
them
damage
in a
is
while,
half.
they're
You don't roll
amazing.
at disadvantage. Do you want to redo your rolls, or do you remember what ones you had?
One of my friends, 20, a rodent-like creature, and he asked those
So you
who
do-
were
They're both heavy.
You do half damage
to
instead.
literate to classify.
So you
for
had
it.
like 23 as
And
well.
I was having to tell him,
Yes.
I'm sorry, mate. From
Uh,
this
also
distance, you
23?
can't actually tell whether it's a rodent or a marsupial.
No,
You really
there's
can't.
only one of my two rolls which hit.
okay.
I was thinking,
So
what's the
roll for damage on one of them.
ridiculous little sex-mad creature?
And we'll make it-
Anti-kindness.
Anti-kindness,
that
yes.
was
Yeah,
correct.
you
In front of
don't. You very rarely see them in daylight.
It was
Nocturnal.
night.
And half its damage.
I have seen any kindness in daylight before, but much to my great
In the
surprise.
city as well.
Depends
Up
on what you
or
mean by the
down?
city.
Urban sprawl, probably. I'm guessing.
No, I
We'll
wouldn't
say
have
it
said
hit
so.
anyway.
Okay.
I've
I'm
never
not-
seen. I've never
If you
seen
roll below 15 on
things
that.
like anti-kindness like in people's backyards.
Okay.
Not unless their backyards back directly onto bushland.
Right. All right.
Bandicoots,
Please.
yes.
Okay, right. So, is it worth doing Thunder Wave?
Yes!
I don't know. What does it do?
Okay, a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
You're gonna kill everybody.
is that
Block your
really-
ears, kiddies! Here it comes!
That's literally half the party you're
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So why are you telling me to
Do
do
it! Do it!
No,
No, no.
TPK, TPK.
What could possibly happen? They'll all make their rolls.
Yeah.
No, we weren't.
They'll make their resistance rolls. The vampires won't do it.
We'll all be dead. Except
I'm not gonna
Peter,
take a
who'll be
risk,
finished
though.
off
Go
by
on,
dire weasels.
Do it.
They'll die on fire with rats in there.
So what are you
He's
doing?
got like 100 hit points. He'll survive.
I've got 64.
See?
So this is why he's
What could
encouraged.
happen?
He's
What's
encouraged.
the nearest 100? It's 100 hit points.
Look at the situation you're in at the moment. What possibly could go wrong?
Do something else. Stab something.
Stabs up there.
Okay, Crown of Madness. One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this
New
way,
vampire
a
girlfriend.
jagged eye appears on its head and madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Oh, that's actually useful.
I like that. I think I'm going to go for that.
Do that. Oh, they might be. They might be immune to charm.
If you're immune to charm, that's probably no use.
Well, we'll find out.
Well, in that case, what the hell do I actually do?
Beat them with a stick. Shoot
Well,
them
that's
with a
pretty
crossbow.
much what my rapier is.
Are they definitely vampires and not vampire spawn?
We don't know.
Well, that's what I'm asking David. That
He's not gonna
question
tell you.
directly.
He will be the inscrutable games master.
The inscrutable day.
Okay, I'm just going to... Excuse me, are you a vampire?
Are you a vampire or vampire
Okay,
spawn?
dissonant whispers then. Again. Can I do the same spell again?
Do you have the spell slot for it?
I have 2 spell
I'm
slots.
sorry, every
so-
time I hear it, I think it's an 80s pop song.
So I can do 2... I've got 2 spell slots. I
Is
can do
he,
the
is
same
he
spell
wearing
again.
like a puffy white shirt
Okay.
with
no.
smoke machine in the background?
In
All right,
fact,
so I do
it's
dissonant
almost worth
whispers.
writing a song called Dissonant Whispers.
Thank you.
Would Wizards of the Coast sue us? There's the
Ergon
real
Zep,
question.
Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, so I'm going to go again on the same one that I needed the previous time.
Okay, go. So it has to make a resistance roll.
Resistance roll.
What, 14? or something?
To what's my number?
Sorry. I've rolled a 14.
14.
Okay. I've equaled it, so that's a
Press the
success, isn't
searchy
it?
button.
Don't know.
Searchy button.
I'll take your word for that. You know
Why
what
does
you're
it
doing,
not
I'm pretty
work?
sure it is.
Technology makes this.
Yeah, because I think...
Okay, so
it's
6, 5, that's 11, 12, 13, 14,
taking up my
15,
data.
16, 17, 18. So it gets 9 damage anyway.
Okay.
To which
Go
one?
away.
That one, I
Okay,
believe.
9.
That's the one that's grappling me, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, the sexy baby one. Okay.
Monsters by name. Give me that link.
Okay.
Monster list.
Dave's cheating.
List of monsters.
I don't suppose any of us has got a spell that turns back time so that before
Strength check.
this idiot goes upstairs, I can crash tackle him.
If I
Nope.
turn back
I would
time.
really love that.
Strength check, you need to beat 13.
13, 14, 15.
You are not grappled
16.
anymore. You have broken free.
I will bap her on the head with my sword of Cthulhu.
Okay, you can't...
I don't think this webpage
grapple,
plays nicely
you,
with my
yeah,
somewhat
you can't
ancient.
move.
Oh, okay.
Or you get
That's
half
what I
movement
think is
now.
going on here.
I'm not moving, I'm
yeah.
standing right next to
Go,
her.
attack.
Okay. How do I attack again?
Whatever you're using.
Because it should have generated a list. And
Two-handed sword. Oh, it's a +5 attack bonus, right. Yes.
And it's a non-magical sword?
No, it's the sword of
It's a-
Cthulhu. It's a magical sword.
Okay, alright, so full damage.
Oh, okay.
10 plus
What's
15.
what's in those though?
Very good.
Do I do anything?
Juice of
You
laser.
hit it.
Play
Oh,
with it.
Yes.
2d6 damage. Hang on.
1960s
If you
vision
take, if
of
you
the
take a
future.
bowl of
What?
potato
Yes.
and you
No, I thought that was
squeeze
your
it.
damage, but 15.
Any
Juice
colour
of
juice
blue.
comes out.
And it's
6
the
points
finest
damage.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Yes. Tell me again.
You can attack with your pack weapon twice instead of once
I remember
whenever you
making
take
Play-Doh
an
at
attack
home.
action on your turn.
It's a fairly common thing in our
Okay,
house.
go. Hit it again.
Can I attack again? Thank you.
Feature.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah.
17, yep.
Damage again.
6, 9.
It's just flour and water and lots of salt.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Sorry, I've got all
there's
like
a bit
these
more to
colouring
that
back.
If you want to do something that lasts a bit longer.
Alright. Those other vampires stand up
That's
now.
my main memory.
That's the
That's the most basic recipe.
They, thanks to those four, thanks to Dave's Daylight spell, won't regenerate this turn. Alright.
Give as much damage to them while.
Whose turn is it?
Vampires. So, here's what happens.
Peter gets torn to shreds.
No, it'll be me first, then Peter.
It'll take them all a while.
So, without them on
Oh, hang on.
magical
If there's
weapon, I
4
have
of them-
disadvantage.
No, you're half damage.
I think it would take me like 4 or 5 turns to tear me to shreds.
Excellent.
Thank you, that really helps a lot.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
This one is going to slash at Ray and then grapple. So we'll attempt to go. This one is going to do the same.
So he wasn't enthralled, okay. Oh no, he wasn't, yes.
No, the enthralls. Oh no, they're in.
That's the one
Daylight.
he musically zapped. Did
Getting
you,
dim.
Jono, did you succeed in your musical zapping?
No,
no,
I
you
half.
didn't.
No, I
Okay,
took half.
okay. Ignore everything I just said.
I haven't even broken his nose.
We're so-
This one is.
I have managed to annoy him,
attack
I'm
you.
sure, but
We're so ready to storm Castle Ratchenfels.
Or Raven.
Oh,
This
Raven
one's-
Loft. They're
This
one
one's
and
going
the
to
same.
disengage, so it's just going to move 5.
Come back! You're my lady love!
This one is going to.
Yeah, they're getting out of the sunlight.
That's helpful.
There.
That's giving us a fighting chance.
That's okay, Dave just has to step
Can
in.
you
This
attack
one-
them if they run away?
Where are they
No,
going to run to?
because-
They're on the second floor.
So he moved.
They can turn into
Do you
bats
mean
and
could he
fly
attack
out the window.
that vampire because he moved?
I can take
No,
Misty
he
Step
used
and fly
an
out the window.
action
Oh,
called
the window's
disengage,
boarded
which means
up.
you can move 5 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity
What?
because you.
If you turn into mist, you could definitely get through a boarded
But if
up
you went
window.
further than that, then yes.
Well, that's my thing.
So you can disengage, which is what he's chosen.
I can't look at it. I did look at. I did have their entry before, but I can't bloody get back to it now.
Oh, hang on, no, I can't turn into Mist. I just do Misty Step. That comes later.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I think I do comes later. except for the stuff I can do, which I keep forgetting about.
I'm just going to Google this because I can't bloody use the bloody website.
All right. What this vampire does is gets down from the roof and jumps out this window that is here. And
They are
there.
repelled by the light.
If he's opened the window, that means there's light coming.
Misty
into the room.
escape.
Yeah.
There was always light.
They can turn into a
Oh,
cloud
okay.
of mist.
Oh, that's right, because it's Ravenloft light and it's dimmed.
Yes.
Yes, you've said
It's
that.
wan
This
and
one,
pallid. It lacks
You
the
see
true burning.
in the corner over here gets a large sack out of a wardrobe.
Oh no!
And-
Don't take. He can't turn into mist though while he's like that.
And also jumps out this window.
That'll be the bones.
Yes, it will. He
I
jumps
thought
out the
that
window.
Bones, the vampires couldn't touch bones.
Can.
Apparently, they,
Obviously, we were wrong about that.
well, people on the bottom level have to get out there and get them.
All right, so let's do the attacks.
Yes, there are 3 people on the bottom level.
Well,
The-
2
This one
people.
is going to.
Is that resistance thing hurt
So yeah, that'll hit.
I will call down the stairs.
Okay.
We'll also
We should
try
speed up
to
the party.
grapple.
Fuck's sake.
But at this level, we can.
Oh, natural 20. So you're grappled. I'm just going to put you on your side.
Grappled.
You're grappled.
Great.
So you're going to take some damage. Try again for this one. Nope, 7. Miss with its slashing. Grapple. Nope, going to miss with the grapple. This one. Slashing.
So they missed me.
No. And, yep, and grapple. 12, 15 on Ray. You've got a higher armor class of 15, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're.
No, I have a 15 on that.
Oh, okay, so you are grappled then. That
Hang on a
means
minute.
It's going to attempt to bite you next turn. Equal it gets it.
Equal it made it make. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, equal you get it. It's equal or above. So you grapple, that means the vampire is going to attempt to bite you next turn if you can't escape the grapple. You took slashing damage as well.
Okay, how much damage did I take?
So work that out. And the other ones have moved, so that's their turn.
Yes, that's right, you rolled a
Was
20.
that the beginning of their
Yeah,
turn?
roll 20.
Yes.
Oh, that means that I rolled double the damage and add the modifier. Just a good natural 20. You're going to cop some slashy damage.
No!
Yes. Sorry.
Will it be sexy slashy damage?
It will be. You're going to love it.
Sexy slashy damage. But they're the wrong sex.
This isn't so bad.
That's not right.
You take 13 damage.
You're not right, Peter.
Or gender?
Maybe. Excellent.
9:30-ish.
I now have 51 hit
Pass.
points.
We may not.
Good heavens, what are you? Are you made of teak or something?
I started with 64.
He's got huge figure.
Yeah,
Okay, it's your
I've got
turn.
these things, but I keep forgetting about them.
So what I mean, so basically what that means, if I punch you in the
Is
face,
there any
I
way
go,
for me to know they jumped
that's
out the
done.
window?
I will crawl down the stairs.
It broke the glass, so at least you heard glass smashing from upstairs. So
And
why don't
Dave-
you
Dave
roll out
equals
a
Assuming,
perception check?
assuming I can see
I'm
what
gonna
has,
see
what
whether-
has happened.
Have I fallen on?
I'm actually going to say that you can see them from the bottom floor. You see them land.
So can I run out the door after them?
The main thing you want to do is retrieve the bag. See if they can make them drop it. Probably
So
won't.
they're not actually on this level anymore, are they?
No, those
So are
are down
they
there.
here?
Oh yes, they'd be there.
Okay.
Bottom level, jumped out, they'd be there.
Yeah. Okay, we can say that they're there.
That's pretty great.
Does anybody have a projectile weapon?
So I can run out the door and run
Yep.
after them?
Yep.
And you're attacking
That
the one with
one.
the bag.
Yeah.
And you actually have
Yours-
a hat
A hood!
Does
And
he
he's
have
a
an advantage
anti-naming
because he's coming
spell.
up behind them? and
I
they're
have
just
an
going down the
anti-naming
window?
spell?
Didn't he put a spell on you that makes you...
No.
No, I put it on him.
Oh, right, okay, great.
They're expecting to be followed.
Okay.
So I run out
It's not
to
like a
see them.
surprise attack.
And what
No,
can
you're
I
already in
see?
combat. You see two vampires together.
And one has a sack.
One is holding a sack.
And the one with the sex
If
nearest
this
to
is a
you.
sack.
Is that the one with the sack?
Yes.
Then I'll grab the sack.
All right, you need to make a strength check.
This could not fail. That would be.
What could possibly go wrong?
So we're going to. It'll be like you're grappling for the sack.
And I think
14!
I think vampires might be quite strong.
Not as strong as me.
So 14 in total.
I was strong and they
14
pushed
in
me
total,
out.
yes. 14 in total.
Okay, my opposing grapple. They get a +3 bonus.
Actually, can I change my mind or is it too low?
No, go.
Do you think we should be
Hang
able to
on.
resist these grapples?
I've still got the dagger that I threatened.
Oh, you could try
Yeah.
and slash the bag open.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that. I might try and slash
That's
the
a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be quite tricky
Alright.
to do.
So,
I'm pretty good with my daggers. So,
okay.
how would we do this?
This is a bit like pantsing an orc.
Yeah. You'll have to roll a disadvantage to slash the bag. So take the lower result.
14.
Let's see, 15.
15. Wow.
What's the bit that he was about to tell you that the vampire had been too weak to...
No, it's able to move the bag out of the way.
Okay, right. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better then.
Alright. Mish, you're up.
You're on the bottom floor, there's vampires.
Okay, move out after.
How can we disable a vampire
Don't
with a
move his
bag?
figure for him. Put him back, Saxon.
No, you've got to move it there. I
Stab
think I'll
Gumby.
simply have to do max damage. So
Stab Gumby.
Stab the gun. You see a hideous green thing in front of you. It's the spawn of Saxon. Or
It's
Urban.
Mr. Blobby.
It's Mr. Blobby.
I've got to tell you
I'm
guys.
thinking at this point, despite everything else, I might have to at least try and do some major damage simply as an attempt to intimidate them. The other alternative is to actually simply cast Chill Touch and hope that Urban's character can actually do some damage, which means that the Chill Touch will prevent them from regenerating from it.
Would Chill Touch work on vampires?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It will specifically prevent them from regenerating damage. I won't be able to damage them because it's necrotic damage and they're immune to necrotic damage. So I'll simply be preventing anything that Urban does from them from preventing it. The alternative is I simply start lobbing chromatic orb at them at maximum 4d6 damage.
Do that, because this guy, I'm pretty sure this guy's already taken damage.
Okay.
He's one of the guys at Arms of Hadar.
I've got nothing here. Saxon says that it's weakened to chill.
Okay, sorry, I'll
Yeah.
just read this.
Just nuke it.
Chill Touch. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on it. Sorry, that's the wrong one.
Okay. It might be something to do with hitting undead. I don't have that. Anything like cold, vulnerability.
On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage and can't regain hit points until the
Is that
start of the
undead?
next turn.
Is that undead?
That's anything which is regenerating. So it's trolls, it's undead, it's whatever
Okay,
has the
alright.
You
regeneration.
only do 1d6 damage?
1d8 damage.
Wouldn't you be better doing 4d6?
Yes. Point is that they could probably regenerate from it, whereas Chill Touch will block. Anyway.
Okay.
Range spell attack. What is my range spell attack? I think it's range spell attack bonus.
Nice.
Okay, roll an 18 plus 6 is 24 to hit.
Okay. You hit. Can't beat 24. You hit the vampire and its mum.
Okay, fine.
Don't vaporize the bag of bones.
Okay, so total of 5d8.
Oh, it's 5d8. You said it was
Well, no,
1d8.
That was the base damage. I'm rolling
Oh,
at a higher
Jesus.
spell slot. I'm going for third level. Okay.
5,000 hit points.
8 is 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 2 plus 3 plus 8 is 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 2 is 16 plus 8 is 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Is he still there?
Okay. Yeah.
Really?
If you have 65, what
Well,
are they got?
that's the first damage that particular vampire
Oh, I
has taken.
thought he
Because it
took.
was up in the.
Oh, he was in the corner.
Yeah.
I thought this one was the one in the corner.
Yeah, they were
Because
both up there.
he jumped out. I thought he was the one who started over here.
Oh, actually, I did the wrong one. Yes, you're right.
So he's already taken damage of
Yeah.
some description.
I'll just
He might even have 9 from memory. I'm not sure. But you'd be
So it was 24, wasn't it?
24
Yeah.
temporary. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I know which one it is now.
I've only got 1/3 level slot left. Anything else will have to be cast at a lower level.
And a check 1, 2, and a check 1.
Carrick!
Carrick, you're up with your daylight
Daylight stick.
Your
Well-
daylight stick.
Have I done that 20 radiant damage yet?
Yeah. Oh, that was at the start of their turns, wasn't
Start of
it?
their turn,
So
which they've
the-
had their turn, so
so
they
the-
should have all taken 20 radiant damage.
So you should have applied this damage already.
Yes.
But only to the
Beginning
ones
of
that-
their
that
turn.
were within
Ones
the line.
that-
But they were in the here at the beginning of their turn.
Okay, so I'll give you 20 more.
Now,
The other ones.
The first one that jumped out probably wasn't affected, but the second one would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the second one who has the bag?
Yes, the second one's the one with the bag.
so what I'm going to do this turn,
20, the other one, 20, and then the other two that are left in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Or how many are left in the room that
1, 2,
would have taken
3.
it? So
I
those three.
assume those three.
Yeah, those three.
do you know what? I'm going to cast Moonbeam, which is no great surprise to anyone. But I could cast it at 3rd level because I have 1/3 level.
What's that mean?
We need to get this finished, over and done with.
Actually, she
Yeah.
would have taken it too because she moved away.
Okay.
Notice none of them died from that 20 points
No.
of damage they just had.
So even the guy took 5. Even he's still standing.
Oh, he's low, but he's still sitting.
Okay, so he's on his last leg.
Right, silvery beam of pale light shines down the 5-foot radius, so that's 1 square. I can see a girly vampire in front of me that's just knocked over my friend and is about to rip his jugular out, so I think I might have to deal with her.
Okay, hang on. There's. Oh no, you're not grappled, so it's your other.
When the spell... Well,
So
so
is-
is this going to affect Air 4 one?
Why? What are you going to do?
It's 5-foot
Moon
radius.
beam of 5-foot radius.
No, he's in the other square. It won't affect him.
Yeah.
I thought it might with a grapple.
No.
I should
If you
put my
aim
reading
really
glasses, but anyway.
carefully.
When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a constitution saving roll. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one. A shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage, and they are shape changers because they're vampires. I was about to say dinosaurs for some
Are
weird
they?
reason.
They're not
I
shape
think
changes.
so.
No, they don't change shape.
Don't they?
Well,
In the monster manual, entry for
Take
vampires
it down, Dad.
traits, number 1 trait is shape changer.
I get that later. It comes in handy when I get the corpse light pallor thing. I can like walk around pretending
The second is legendary resistance.
What are you looking at?
Roll D20, roll20.net. D&D 5th edition compendium.
Are you looking at vampires or vampire spawn?
Vampire.
No, these don't have the ability to change shape.
They're vampire spawn.
Yeah.
Aha! You've revealed yourself. So if they were vampires, they'd be weaker but stronger.
That's exactly it. They'd be weaker but stronger. That I couldn't put it better myself.
Exactly.
Let me just check the entry for vampires.
I've got nothing about them being able to change
That
shape.
means nothing. You're about to be rules lawyered by David.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no!
They're not shape changers. Not that it matters, they still get movement.
Yeah.
Now, I just don't get that one.
They still get hurt. They just don't
At
get hurt
higher
quite as
levels,
much.
if you cast this as 3rd level, the damage increases by 1d10 for each slot level above the second. So we're talking about 3d10 radiant damage.
Hey.
And
So it's going to get 1/1.
Michael Bay attack.
on a failed save or half as much otherwise.
Alright, so it's going to take 3d10, is that what you're saying? Then it's got to save this. Alright, so
And then-
roll your
And
attack.
then they burn for several turns, as I recall.
Well, as long as I concentrate, I can burn them every turn.
So you have to roll to hit, or you're just able to cast it, and it's got to save?
As far as I can, it's just based on saving throw.
Okay, so what's the savings? What have I got to beat?
Saving throw, not with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Okay, yep.
A shape change. Hang on, where does it say
Not
this?
shape changer.
Yes.
Alright, let me see if I save.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm not going to save.
Fuck, is that a 1?
Yes, it is. Triple 1. Snake eyes.
All that.
I was joking when I said triple 1, but apparently not.
Did you roll triple 1?
Yes.
Okay, well, Dave, the good news is it's going to take all of that damage. All of it. Lord, you bring it.
1 in 1,000 chance of that happening. 1 in 1,000.
Literally.
Well, bound to happen.
What you're saying is that this is probably the only time we'll ever see this in our lives.
So it's not so much a moonbeam, but a moon strobe with that one. It's like kicking up. It's coming into gear, isn't
You
it?
used a
You
third
can
level
feel
spell
like
on
it's
that.
going to come.
Now that 10 is definitely a 10, isn't it? Yes. Well, that 10 is definitely 1, you get what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
That 10 is definitely a 10.
Yes.
I'm glad we recorded that.
These are the words of desperation.
Because the 00 means, yeah.
Mm. 3? 3. I'll put that 3 down, Dave. I'll be sure to note that.
But the important thing is, I have a moonbeam on operation.
You do.
Yes.
And I
My
can-
God, you have struck terror into these vampires with that.
Confusion, anyway. They're all wincing away from it, only to discover. Wait a minute.
Feel mildly itchy.
It's the
I just hope you had a massive spiel before you did it. Now feel this. We can send you in the
power of the
There's all.
It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent.
Everyone has performance anxiety issues.
It's the equivalent of one of those children's stoves
If you
powered
see
by
a
a
doctor, he
little
can
light
help.
bulb.
It's like, and then one eyebrow, the hair just goes.
Okay, it's 10 to 10. When is the next break point, do you think?
Oh, probably soon. Let's see. Where are we up to?
We're not going to finish this combat right now.
Since the vampires get
Ray, what would you like to do?
Run away!
Let's just finish our turn out of
He's
the ground.
attacking. Oh.
But you're on the ground and getting.
Well, what can I do?
Is he still grappled?
Where are
'Cause
you?
She's
had-
grappled.
Oh, you've got to escape your
But
grapple.
she
Roll.
actually did get hit with
Oh.
the zappy. So would the zappy interrupt her grapple?
She did take damage from Zappy.
Yes. Even if it was pathetically pathetic.
No, because it could take damage while it's still holding onto something.
Yes. Okay.
So what do I do?
Strength.
Strength check. So roll d20, add your strength to it.
Poodle
You have to be
pimps.
13.
4, 7.
You are still grappled. You can do nothing.
Sexy time.
All right.
Isn't she
Sexy
going to?
time. Sexy time. No,
Suck
she,
on
well,
the
she has,
blood?
she has to have, she has to do it at her turn, not his turn.
Yes.
Sexy time. And others can intervene to save him before that happens.
Others can intervene to save him if they're not being immediately attacked by vampires themselves.
Excellent.
All right. We're back to the top of the round.
Is that me?
So we might.
Or you stop
We're not
here?
going to have time to run through a whole.
We should stop here.
Photograph it. Make
Okay. All right. Before we stop, then, who's outside? Urban's outside. You
Yes.
can see people are now starting, like the villagers that were around, start to scream at the sight of vampires and everything being on the streets, and they see what's.
Really, that's not
Ain't
normal.
that
in
long
Ravenloft?
since
Oh, they haven't seen.
it's only a few seconds this whole event.
Well, the people that are immediately outside.
We'd had people around meetings and people jumping out of windows and people hacking at people's
Why would there be
sacks.
even
But
slightly?
also, what you notice as the people outside the building, they are looking up and pointing. And across the sky is a very black horse with flames coming out of its
A
nostrils.
flying horse?
Yes, flying horse and
I hate
fire
it.
coming out of its eyes, and a very impressive figure riding it towards the middle of town.
It's Strahd.
Oh my!
Has nothing to do with us. We just
That's where we will finish for tonight.
Oh my god!
We're going to get eaten by the main villain, and it's your fault,
I know
Peter.
how to
Your
spell.
fault.
My fault. My fault. I have to
Because you just wanted to check out
Hold
the
on a
fine
second.
furniture
Are
upstairs.
we in the middle of town or the tavern where we left the twins and Victor in the middle of town?
Oh shit!
We should have split the party.
Do you know what Rick Tavio's done?
He's told bloody
Rick Tavio's got his own